midnight glory, heartbeat thumping, another story. Green and red flashing voices loud, future kings standing on their cloud. Checking the charts with their AI, up we go reaching for the sky. Every trade home never dies, on the edge as the numbers fly. Checking the charts, checking the charts, midnight glory. Sanctuary in awe, it's blending, mind on fire, never ending. Dreams of gold, relentless fight, push on through the endless night. Push on through the endless night. Push on through the endless night.
Good morning, friends. How are you doing today? Oh, my shirt is green. You know, I got dressed in the dark. I thought I was wearing a black shirt. Green, the color of money. Hopefully that's a good sign today. I hope so. Hey, friends, good morning. Let's get the morning routine ready to go. Same as usual. Welcome to the Matt Cowart Trading Show. Trading with Matt. I'm your host. Some guy of the same name. Pretty cool. It's a pretty cool green shirt. A little more color than I'm used to. My white, black, gray, blue. There's an occasional green, and there's some brown. Like I have like, maybe it's because it's fall colors. I have some greens and browns, maybe. All right, overnight market has dipped. DD band. What? All right, damn. All right, we're good. All right, I like it. Day's looking hella solid here. I'm liking it. Get ready to roll. Good morning, friends. Ghostly, Trady, somebody, Nicholas, Kevin, Queen of Trades, good morning. Oops. YouTube just refreshed. Hold on. More Steam, PV, Trevor, Get Touched, Fraser, Wicked. What's up, everybody? Uber guy still holding on to an NQ micro from 3 Central. Damn, buddy. Hell yeah. And yeah, I wish I was up that night. That would have been a freaking long entry. That would have been the big 40K run up day. Morning, friends. Everybody, what's up? Looking solid today. We are trading down. We hit MHP. We broke. You see how important MHP is, right? I tell you guys, our model is so good. When you break through it, the market just dies. And market died, and market recovered, and then we bounced, and then we're looking solid. I love it. Clean. I did some trades overnight. I made money in some and lost money in others. So I'm down about maybe 4K to start the day off. But I'm long at this MHP, by the way. I will count. So basically I waited. I had stop entries, long entries at MHP. So it happened when I was in bed, and apparently it stopped out enough to hit max loss allocation on those. That sucks. And then now we're back above, and I manually grabbed that like right before I started the stream. So should be all right, but he fell hundreds of points. You know me, I stopped out at 40. So that got maxed. I was like ready to hit this for the big rally up, but apparently the universe didn't like me on that one today. So now I'm just long at MHP waiting for pockets, just in currently 2 accounts right now. That's it. And we'll attack it with whatever. This is gapping down roughly 25 points in S&P. This is gapping down 110 points on NASDAQ. So we got a pretty decent gap, especially if res is good to get 100 points. Maybe 15, 20 points here. Any specific thing that caused that drop? This is just European market open, or Asia close, European open. So I'm not really sure. I'm just now waking up and have not caught up with the news yet. Let's catch up with the news. What the heck? I think Firefox just crashed. Oh, here we go. We're back. Sounds like we're back. Close down some browser tabs here. One second. I have lost my browser. Let me try this one more time. Hold on one second, guys. I'm gonna have to restart everything. Don't go anywhere. What is that? Like that. Hold on, y'all. Okay. And hold on, a couple more things. I don't know it's just so weird. Okay, we're good. We're back. Good morning, friends. All right, don't forget, today we still have Beat the Beast today. Oh shoot, I forgot to say something about it. Let me do that. Beat the Beast today with Elite Charter Funding. You can use our code with it now. You used to never could use our code. I asked them we can use the code for it. All right, yeah, so Beat the Beast is today. So their announcement is as follows. They tweeted it, but basically what happens is you not only pass. So the way that they do it is that instead of going to your full profit target, all you need to do is get $500 towards the profit. That's it, and then you pass immediately, and then you also get entered to a raffle. Now 10% of people will get entered or will win something that's also in the raffle's additional bonus, which is kind of cool. Very cool. I know. No, Matt, you do not pass. Do not pass. Wait, do not pass what? You do not pass? I swear it says pass. Are you sure? Hold on, let me reread what they wrote. It says... Oh, you do not pass. Oh, only a percentage of people auto pass. Oh, my bad. Dang it. I gotta retype this. Oops. All right. Yeah, you're right. You're right. I thought you were saying you shall not pass. Okay. My bad. Okay. Only people in the raffle will pass. Okay. Dang it. Come on, YouTube. You don't listen to that. Got my fact checker in here letting me know that I typed the wrong thing. Yep. You're right. I misread this. Okay. Sorry. And entered into a raffle. That's right. 2% auto pass plus 500 credit. That's it. And then the rest of the 7% get a free account. Yeah, don't listen to me. This is right. Thank you, Simon. You guys are awesome. All right. Enter. There we go. That's what I like. Okay, let me say the right thing. Any new purchase eval with ETF today As long as you make $500 in that account, you're entered into a raffle. 3% of people will be given a auto pass. So early pass means that's it. You pass immediately. Plus funded credits. 1% will get 1K funded credit. 2% will get $500 funded credit. 7% will get a 100K expert eval for free as a prize. So essentially, if you just make $500 today in one of your eval accounts, you get entered for a 10% chance for a prize. Much better than our giveaway odds, because you've got like 2 out of 1,000. That's like a, you know, 0.2% chance. Not quite as good as last Beat the Beast, but they're trying different things. Like this is here's the thing. They're trying different things to see. The difference is this time around, our code works. So if you guys, a lot of y'all are like, I don't want to deal with it because we can't use your code, Matt. We'd rather support you. Y'all are so loyal. It's crazy. So this time around, it's so y'all can use our code, right? It's going to be a different structure. You know, we'll see if that's something you guys would rather like or a better structure. So our code now works with it. Our codes never used to work with Beat the Beast. So we asked them if they could change it for us. So that's kind of cool. They're experimenting with different formats with it just to see, you know, how well each one of them does. And they're not abandoning the old model by any means. They're just trying different things because they're very creative over there. They're like, we're going to try something different this time and see if community likes it. And so pretty neat. A few new updates coming out of Rocket Scooter pretty soon. We fixed a lot of the bugs that came with the chart split release. Now we're working on a couple more things such as auto saving drawings. That's one of the ones that we're working on right now. Not done yet. We have, I'll give you the list of things that we're still working on. You guys are waiting on that. When you draw manual drawings and split screen charts, there are artifacts that lag. So what was happening was when I was drawing, there were some weird artifacts. That's mostly fixed. The last update fixed a lot of things. We don't really see much of the artifacts anymore. I had to when I was like drawing in these things. So there's something weird going on with that. Drawings not being saved when you refresh the platform, meaning your manual drawings are no longer being saved like I used to on the single chart layout. The split screen is not saving that. Therefore, your save layout, or this should save the chart layout. And then, so that's the difference is like, if you want to save the layout between the two internal charts, you have to use TradingView save layout here. And our save layout is a further save layout, which saves platform layout. I know it sounds weird, but there's some features that we can't interact with. So we have to save it on our end. The last thing is that whenever your liquidity map is open and you're switching tickers in one of the frames, the liquidity map doesn't update until you switch frame and go back. So we're going to be fixing that, like tiny little things. Other than that, things are pretty solid. Anybody get an patch trading competition? I might do it if I'm allowed to. I don't know if I'm allowed to. Should I do it? Just for fun? Can you swing trade futures just from monthly maps? Technically, yeah. That's what it's designed for. Long-term analysis. I mean, this isn't trading or investment advice by any means. Our platform's educational. But to answer your question, I personally make long-term decisions in my trading using monthly maps. That's the tool I use. Like when I buy my options, when I'm swing trading, I use monthly maps to determine long-term bullishness. As long as we're in a bull zone, and as soon as we fall out of bull zone into bear zone, that's when I start hedging. Monthly maps, that's the day I buy puts. That's the day I get ready for it. Well, not that day, but the day that it, the big green day that comes up is the day I buy puts speculatively to hedge. Normally, as a trader, anytime I'm long the market and we drop out of bull zone into bear zone, I'll jump in some insurance right there because that could be the day I could crash further. Now, they might be a little more expensive to buy them as it's falling, but that's the time to hold for a day or 2 or 3, just in case the market becomes unstable and crashes out. So, or trim and take profit, you know, whatever. So either case, that's what monthly maps are designed for. Oh, a P&L for today. Sorry, my bad. Thank you for reminding me. Let me post it up. Appreciate that. Get a picture, yeah. Well, let me let up Photoshop real quick. Just kidding. All right. So we're working out of a hole this morning. Well, not really that bad, but I always tell you 4,000 is my limit on these. About 2,000 is my limit on these. So I had limit buys to buy it monthly, and I bought, and then it stopped. So then it's whatever. So now like I'm basically longing off of hedge pressure monthly, which is the green that you see right here. I'm currently in these accounts right here, these 3. Oh, and that one closed out. So that one max profit today. So that one's good. That bad boy is done. But yeah, that was unfortunate, right? This all happened in my sleep. So I woke up to a heartbreak. When I looked at my phone when I woke up, I was like, yes, 24,804. I was like, sweet, I've made 50 points already. Then I look at the chart and I was like, oh wait, fuck. I set my loss targets internally in the platform. So once I hit a certain target, I don't trade anymore. I maintain like a certain fixed loss. So, you know, in Trade of 8, you can program profit limit, you can program loss limit. So my trade of 8s, sorry, my trade of buys. And my FundedNext are all in Trade of 8, so they have that feature. I'll tell you about the government shutdown. I haven't been paying much attention to it, so I don't really know the details of it. Somebody here might know. I don't really pay much attention to that kind of stuff. I'm as much as I love, you know, love my Trump and love, you know, politics. I mean, sorry, love, you know, like a Texas lifestyle. I don't really care about politics at all. I try to follow very little of it. The government shutdown doesn't really affect the stock market at all, so I've never really cared to listen to it. It all sounds like more noise to me. I do everything I can to avoid listening to political stuff, and it's toxic. I start streaming at 8:30 every morning. Will PMI come out closed today due to close of the government? Good question. I believe so, because I think the PMI. Let me look at it really quick. I don't think that the ISM will be affected by the government shutdown. Great. That is actually a very good question. It's a very good question you asked her, actually. I don't think the ISM is a government organization. I think it's a non-profit private sector. which in that case, it won't be affected by government anything. Yeah, ISM is not a government organization, I believe. I think it's it's a private sector stuff, so it'll be fun. Indicators will pop up right when the market opens. I calculate market open. Is that an expanded feature in Tradabate? It's in Tradabate. Maybe ETF just doesn't have it as part of their packages. I don't know. Check with the prop and let them know that. I don't know if Kaizen's here. You can't save your profit target and loss target in Tradabate. They should definitely do it. I mean, it's very important for traders. So today, news comes out. We have the, let's see, in 30 minutes, the market opening of the S&P Global's manufacturing PMI number. And then in 50 minutes from now, we have the ISM manufacturing new orders, PMI, all that stuff comes out. Pretty solid news day today. That'll be a mover. That's all that's coming out today, though. Tomorrow is Thursday, so we have the typical Thursday stuff. Initial jobless claims, continuing jobless claims. Factory orders report comes out. And then Friday's gonna be pretty big because Friday is non-farm day, so we're gonna have a big moving day there. The unemployment, you know, arguably JOLTS and non-farm are your kind of two biggest numbers that you're gonna see in the news now. Moving the stock market, because that's what's controlling the Fed is the employment situation. So as you know, non-farms start looking worse and things like that, the Fed's more likely to cut rates, and Wall Street's gonna love that. We're in this weird state of bad news is good news, and good news is also good news. So I don't think there's anything that's bad enough to bring this market down. We're just trapped in weird volatility for the month. 1718 triple B. This is Contango midpoint. We talk about this, all you futures traders out there. Study for your Series 3. You never thought you'd hear the word Contango again, and now we're talking about it. 1718, which is the midpoint between the two contracts at VIX options rollover at the monthly. This is Tuesday for the third Wednesday. We do this calculation. It stays there all month. If VIX futures is above this number, your market's going to be weird and volatile, and crazy dips and shit like this happens where the market hits your target, overshoots by 100 points, then comes back to it. That's a result of this. We underpriced volatility, and now we're here, and the liquidity is not as high people thought it was going to be. And now we're gonna play this way until October 14th. So we got 2 more weeks of this same number until we might have a different month. Normally, when you get locked in above triple B, that whole entire month can be weird. So this whole month probably gonna be weird. Like this is the perfect long pivot. Got in long, stopped me out. Sucks. Got in long again. Now doing all right. We'll see how that turns out. We'll get ready to roll here. Bum, 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 bum. Okay. Guys, I'm gonna hit that like button there. Yeah. Guys in here. Oh yeah, Kaizen, you're here. Hey, did you hear what people said? About your Tradavate doesn't allow you to hit, doesn't allow you to save profit targets, and it doesn't allow you to save, like, you know, there's parameters in your account settings where you can set like daily loss limit, weekly loss limit, profit targets. People were saying that they weren't able to do it with you guys. If you don't mind checking that out, that's a huge thing that everyone uses. So it's in the Tradavate platform. Yeah, DD tap last night. As sad as it was, man, I was grabbing like 2 and 3 NASDAQ contracts in my sleep. And then it grabbed them and then immediately stopped out. And I was like, oh hell. So Well, I could, but in this case, and this trade all took place in my sleep. It entered with a limit order, then all of a sudden, you know, it hit max. I have a max loss setting on each of these accounts. I set a max loss, so that whenever it hits max loss, it's just liquidated. So I didn't trade anymore. Normally, yes, but in this situation, if it's more than 40 points, I'll stop and enter again. But of course, I was sleeping, so that I couldn't have entered again. If I was awake, I would have taken a small loss of my 40 points, closed out, jumped in, entered again. I would have done that had I had the ability. So that's kind of the sad part about this kind of trading overnight, is that I'm not there to grab that I didn't plan to grab that second entry. I could have, but instead of like buying and setting a limit, I just bought and let the max loss setting be my stop point, which was 2,000 here and 4,000 or 3,500 in this one. I think it overshot a little bit, either 35 or 36. I usually modify them as being a fraction of my account based on like what I'm willing to draw down per day. So I keep my curve tidy. And this was a no-brainer. The market went up and came down, and I was like, ooh. I announced on my Discord, I'm like, I'm gonna long an MHP, and I was looking at it, and then this happened probably like after midnight. If I were awake, I probably would have blown in, probably. All right, guys, we open in 15 minutes. Pretty solid. I am taking these longs here right out the door. Hopefully the market's nice and stable. At least today, I hope. It would be nice today if we at least filled the gap. That'd be pretty nice. That's something I'm hoping we go for. Let's see what comes out with the opening read. Market just having a hard time picking up momentum. Has everything to do with the structure of everything right now. There's a lot of rollover. There's a lot of sorry. There's a lot of not rollover, rotation. That's right. I got all my markings here. There's a lot of rotation. So today, if we lose this key level, it's back to being pretty nasty. I'm not going to discount the fact that the market has been sort of like, really being really crappy. This sort of pattern of like trying to sell, but there was some support yesterday, some kind of options levels were holding, and then we just kind of squeezed up in the close, and then now we're back kind of at that same area. That's not the most bullish thing in the world, so I'm not super excited about today's trading day. It is consolidating, and you classical traders are probably going to be like, oh, I see it. Every trading book on the planet. There it is. There she goes. There she goes. Pin it, guys. What does that mean? Who knows what it means? But it has that classical look. It's consolidating to a point. That's all it means. The market is sort of exhausted. It's going to be stuck here for about a month, maybe the next 2 weeks. And you can also see that this is the area that it wants to be stuck at, where it's supporting at that area, resisting against that area. You can draw an exact line as to where the market's kind of pegging to. It looks to be roughly about 24.7 on NASDAQ, and that was a very key level for monthly maps as well for a while. And that's just kind of like that important area. But hopefully we break out of it pretty good and the market don't care no more. And the S&P, it was 6680. That's kind of that area there in between these two. And that was the bounce point last night. Yeah, literally a fuck you candle right when I entered. And had I been awake, I would have loved to grab lower DD band. Oh my God, that would have been great. You kidding? Mark just like plunged, like I think it probably stopped me out somewhere in here. I try to keep these losses under 4 grand, or 4 grand's about as high as I go on those. it fell right here and then landed. And you guys know me, isn't every single time long setup there. Boo! Do I mostly overnight trade the dynamic? I use the new model. I don't use the old model anymore. The new model, I'm convinced, is my new bread and butter. Which, by the way, we need to get together and vote as a team. We need to get our lifers together and vote. Another announcement: Rocket Scooter Lifetime until Friday is now $2,500. It's normally $4,000. We don't do sales. It'll be 2 times a year, maybe Black Friday, and usually one other time a year or something. This special event because of the songwriting contest. I promised everybody a prize. People were joking, why don't you give us a discount for Lifetime? I was like, fine, here's your prize. So a lot of you guys ever want to join Lifetime instead of paying, you know, your monthly fee for Rocket Scooter? It's just a one-time purchase of the platform. It's normally $4 grand, and now it's 2,500. So if you will save money in the long haul, not paying, you know, 160 a month. Buy it all in one chunk. It's Lifetime 2,500 is the code. You guys can get the bootcamp, Rocket Scooter, all the new indicators and tools you ever make, all for free. I've been batting 1,000 the past 3 or 4 weeks without a red day. We got to keep the streak going. I know, right? Let's see. Hopefully today is a good, strong day. I'm feeling, at least with the dip to DD band, it might be a strong day. If we get back down to DD band again today, this market's going to crash out this rest of these 2 weeks. So I hope it doesn't. I really hope that the opening move is to fill the gap. We'll see. We've already tested MHP, which is good. If the opening move is down and then it works its way lower below MHP, then it'll be a losing day for me, probably, because there's no real good trade ideas unless I find pockets down here or something. The difference between the older model and the newer model makes more assumptions than the older model. And it essentially is the old model with a few extra cases that we look for to account for additional volume elsewhere. And then when you average it all together, you will get a new data point. So the old model is perfect. The new model is technically and theoretically better because it incorporates newer things I didn't even think of when I made the first model many years ago. So I've evolved in my understanding of how market makers work, and also in my understanding complexities of the market. And I came up with a few new clever ideas to track down some more market makers because of certain complex order types that I never thought of before. And through my studies of dealers, I incorporated the new kind of model based on new estimates of different things. So I refined the technique of filtering out the options even further. And so what you see on my screen, the orange line is the new model. And as good as it is, the overall with the new assumptions here. In some instances, the new model and the old model are the same. It doesn't find in any of the new assumptions, but in other cases, they're slightly different. So they're both correct. One of them just assumes a few more things than others. And therefore, the overall quote unquote hedge pressure is at a different place. And they both provide volume, which is great. Which means they're both correct. This one's just more correct. You have a long or short bias today? I would say, at least for today, long bias as long as we're above these key levels of these orange pivots here. Yeah. And now we wait 8 minutes till market opens. Don't forget, we got PMIs coming out very soon. Got big news moving day today. That's going to be at 45. The S&P numbers come out. S&P Global Manufacturing PMI. And right at the turn of the hour, the ISM numbers come out. It's like... Do me a favor, guys, to smash that like button. You guys know how it goes. This is the first day of the new month. We just refreshed all of our affiliate code giveaway or affiliate giveaways. Currently this month, we'll be giving away over 250 accounts this month. Our prop partners have blessed us even further. All my funded futures will be giving away close to 500 accounts this month as well. So about 750 prop giveaway accounts for the month of October. Bigger every single day. And right now I've got that coveted 6th slot. Oh, with where Apex's name is now up for grabs. So we have a bunch of meetings lined up with prop firms. Word on the street is Matt's taking on a new partner. Everybody knows I don't take on a lot of prop partners. And as the years gone by, you know, the prop firms reach out like, hey, we looking to, you know, branch out and we try to find affiliates and this and that. And I always like, you know, I'm different than everybody else. We have a very small circle and it's hard to get in. And so I tell everybody pretty much no. All these firms, hey, we'd love to give you a code. Here's an affiliate deal, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, I basically turn everyone down. So I don't have like codes for all the Perdias and Bullinox and Blue Skies and all these other ones out there. They all ask, hey, you want a code? And I'm like, actually, I don't want a code. So now I'm like, okay, we have a slot open. Who wants it? And so I've got a prop meeting pretty much every day for like the next 2 weeks with all the bigs. So as exciting as it is, we'll be taking on one new partner in lieu of Apex. Apex is going to not be supported here anymore. And we're hopefully whoever we get, some of you guys will like. They'll give us a great deal. You know, we look for exclusive discounts. We look for tons of codes to give away every month. For prop accounts, like I said, you know, they're gonna spoil us. We'll put their name on screen. And I'll let you guys know who they are, and I'll let you guys pick. Maybe we'll do a vote or something. Who y'all like more? We only have 6 partners at any given time. One bonus who's not a partner who I just like, which is Futures Desk. Not a partner yet, but they're also, we're talking to them about partnership. So see how that works. Would I rank MFF in the mix? That's number 1 for sure. MFF is like the all-around best prop firm in general as far as like all offerings. Like the well-roundedness of their offerings, the price, the history. They have a stellar history, no complaints from customers. You know, I mean, this very MFF is like solid, you know? So I like, as an overall score, I rank them at the top. Now, as far as like everybody's favorite account, that's different. People love the scale there. People actually love the core there as well. It's all mixed. The favorite account here is the FundedNext Rapid account. That's what's used the most. The Take Profit Trader is the test account is the second most used code here. In the top 5, ETF Static is in the top 5. They have a fantastic static program. Ooh, all right, let's get right. Let's tap that hedge pressure pre-market, baby. It's opening in 2 minutes. All right. Hopefully we don't have a crap shit sell-off day today. I'm tired of these days. Oh, my glass is not getting clean every time I wipe them. Maybe this cloth is dirty. I feel like I've wiped them like 20 times and they still got smudgies on them. All right, friends, smash that like button and get ready to go. Market opens 2 minutes. Get those likes to 500. You guys have 30 minutes now to do that. If we don't get 500 likes before 9 o'clock, we don't do giveaways. That's the new rule. So smash the like button, friends. Don't forget, Beat the Beast with ETFs starts today. Any account that you buy from them using code Rocket Scooter, you get yourself entered into a raffle after you make $500 in profit towards your goal. 3% of people in that raffle will automatically pass that account without having to go any further. That's actually pretty cool. 7% of that raffle, additional to the 3, will get free 100K eval accounts as a bonus. So that's kind of neat. 1 out of 10 people will win something. Who was here this morning? Oh, no, I don't need anything. Are you going to work out? Oh, have a good day. And we're off. Okay, now at the open, positive res. That's pretty decent. Let's see if we get anything good here. If we break through MHP and the market's dying today, I'm just gonna cry. I don't want to see another bear sell-off day today. Where's my resilience? There it is. Okay. Rate's trying to die today. Nasdaq is in a worse boat than the S&P. Resiliences are basically flat. They're not bearish yet, but they're flat, which is okay. Let's see if this holds. I had to wait to get my... Before I do anything, I'm going to make sure I get my liquidity maps coming through. Market, please don't... Res is positive, which is good. Please don't die. Positive res is a gap fill trade, which I do want to see. Oh, yeah. We're in IP, Nasdaq, LP, S&P. S&P, save us. Save us, baby. Oh, that looks nice. The shitty thing is I'm missing out on that S&P portion of this because it just loaded in the middle of that. And this is the resistance there. So hopefully we're good. That's solid. IP goes all the way bear zone, bull zone, bull zone. This is 24,840 right now on that Nasdaq trade all the way up to here. I was long in some of those pre-markets, so I could probably contemplate taking profit right at the bull zone tap. Because it's strong enough. Let's run it. I've got no entry though. I'm just riding the ones I had earlier. Bear zone, bull, bear, bull is a sandwich trade. You guys know the Arby's trade. Data's good for gap fill, which is nice. S&P, if it supports at the open, I could possibly take a long right there in S&P. I might try that on 67.15 test. This goes to fill the gap on positive res. This is good. This is up day, hopefully so. Any tap to there to hold is a press to there. So Nasdaq is bull, bear, bull, Arby's sandwich trade. We call it the Arby's trade because it looks like a sandwich. Okay. Let's head up to 840. At 840. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, ba, da, 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 da. At 840, I take profit. That's really the only trade that I have. I didn't enter on this because liquidity pocket was like right in the middle of the moment there. There's a half gap, res is positive, which is good. Nasdaq, if we break bull zone and breakthrough and support, then I go to fill the gap. Bull beans. All right, I am now going to take profit at 40. Next green candle, I'm going to close out. Oh, that's so fucking easy. Wow, what a day. Okay, good. Close, 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 close. And let's take the profit on that. Great start to the day. Now I'm green. Streak continues. That wasn't too hard. Now I'm flat. That's pretty clean. Oh, I love this shit. All right, that's good. So the this one actually has a consistency lock of $1,000, so that one's good, or $900. So that one's pretty much done. So these two are both done. Oops, that's good. And these guys, these are also pretty much done-ish. Now my no DLLs, I can continue to trade them. I'm trying to get just my first 40 points on that. S&P with positive res, what I'd be looking for is if we do get a bull zone support to fill the gap for the rest of the trade. This is so textbooky, guys. All right, you guys have about 25 minutes to get to 500 likes, so we're not going to do giveaway today. So let's smash that like button, friends. If you enjoy the content every day, we're the best. We're soon to be the biggest. We're getting bigger every month. Just imagine what I'm going to do when we start getting 20 and 30 and 40,000 views a day. We get 20. I might invest into a fucking super show. Okay. Cameramen and anchors and all kind of stuff. But we'll make it fun. We'll make it intellectual. We'll make it different. The stream's getting bigger and bigger and bigger every month. So help us grow, guys. Where I got in, I bought it MHP pre-market. Here. I bought here before I even started streaming. I bought here and it was doing this and doing this and doing this, and then the market opened and then it did that and I closed out. Don't change the show, it's perfect. Oh, you're perfect. Okay, so let me show you guys this one. We call this a sandwich trade. You guys know how this one works. Let me give you the handout for it. Now I'm gonna chill. We wanna wait for bull zone support development. First, never chasing a bull zone break. I always wait. We call this the Arby's trade. Matt fucks around and makes 10K. That's how the lyrics go in the song. Right here, zone combination trade. It's pretty much the such an easy setup. Bull zone to bear zone is an illiquidity pocket. It's one of the plays from liquidity map. Also, bear zone to bull zone is EST every single time. No matter what DD ratio is, I can long at bear zone top. So therefore, EST plus EST combines the two, and that's it. Now there's one halt, is we never take something that opens in a bear zone and pushes to bull zone. I never chase the break in the bull zone. I always wait at least an hour to let it pass through and then touch. And then I trade on like an hourly scale on the second tap. I let it develop. So the Arby's trade is here to here to here. We opened already in the middle of it. Positive res, therefore it's going to half gap. It wants to fill the gap, but it's basically what I'm waiting to see is something like this. Like that, and then I'll long that second leg. And then I'll be done for the day. Simple as that. So you can see right here on the handout, whenever we break into bull zone, I always wait, let it develop, let it tap, and I attack it on the tap. Never do I chase into bull zone. I always liquidate there. You guys see how the market has its first resistance there in the liquidity pocket. I get out. Now we have EST every single time. Bear zone, bull zone is a second entry. I'm going to take that one more time and some of these other zeros that I got. Perfect is that. All right, guys, looks like the winning streak continues. I think that's green. I think that's slightly green. If we get too big, it's going to get patched. Is there going to be a patch that comes out that stops Rocket Scooter's power? We get, you know, we get like 100 to 150 subscribers a day. It's incredible. And it's people that are like, you just showed up on our feed. Like your YouTube recommended you. And that's how we're meeting new people. For whatever it's worth, we've caught the YouTube algo wave and we're getting recommended to all kind of new folks and strangers. Yeah, if they nerf Rocket Scooter, I'm gonna be so sad. I'm just kidding. I showed up in your feed months ago. Yeah. S&P is going without us. I know, S&P! Remember, I don't chase on the bull zone break. This is a little quick. And even if I miss out on the play, I miss out on the play. I know every time I chase bull zone breaks, I always take that heat. And this is 12 points of heat, so I don't want to take that heat there. I'm going to wait and see. Now, NASDAQ, if we bounce in liquidity pocket, I'll take it one more time. Resiliences are positive. Things are good. Resilience is a gap fill predictor that goes from half gap to gap fill, which is from here to there, which is good. I take this part of the trade, EST, every single time. I'm not jumping in on it here because I'm missing out half of the move. If somehow it does this, I'm going to try one more time. Remember, I would rather miss out on that than to chase this and then fight draw down the rest of the day, especially with VIX above the contango midpoint. It can be choppy. Some choppiness is still there. Don't discount that choppiness, you guys. Bum, 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 bum. You're gonna stay on the trade at the trailing stop? Not a terrible idea. Is there a video on YouTube explaining this schematic here? Yeah, if you go to my YouTube channel and you go to the front page, I have some pinned videos. But I don't know, this is a good idea. You know what we should do? Like, Rocket Scooter streamers, man, you guys should make content or something. I would totally endorse it. If you guys are streaming, I know Jan is here, Jan's a streamer. If you guys are streaming and you guys use our tools, I would fully endorse you showing the platform, talking about the platform, you know, endorsing the platform, making videos about the platform, building your whole community around the concepts. I don't care. I'm not the guy that's like, you gotta pay me royalties. I don't give a shit. Please share what I teach. Market as your own, you know, not your own style. I would totally endorse that. You guys make content, I'd love it. Yeah, like Red Candles. You guys know Red Candles, he's a streamer. I pop in and catch a stream from time to time in the evenings. Yeah, absolutely would love that. You know, I think, yeah, people like take ICT's concepts and create their own concept around it. I'd absolutely would love that. People would buy the platform obviously from us, so we would get, that's how I guess we'd make something out of it. But I would never be like, you owe me royalties or anything. No, none of that. I think this concept is revolutionary. I think this style of trading is actually very helpful to people. And I would absolutely endorse anybody creating videos and content around it. You got my blessing. As long as it follows certain standards, like you get the material like right. Like you don't misrepresent what hedge pressure and all these, like you actually describe it correctly. I probably would give notes like, oh, by the way, this is what hedge pressure actually is. So many people don't make up things that it isn't just from not knowing. Stu never gets old. I mean, I am getting old. I'm due for another round of Botox, as you can see. I know what you're, I was just kidding. I know what you were saying. The stream content never gets old. Can we do a 6-10-15 back test on ES so I can get in? Bro, I know. Like, I'm waiting for that. Now, remember, we got PMI numbers coming out, and VIX is above triple B. So there's plenty of... I mean, it's not... we have not PMI. We have the ISM in... sorry. Today is... the ISM numbers. That's right, yeah. So that'll come out in a little bit. And that'll be the catalyst we need. Ooh, EST every single time. All right, let's just play some on NASDAQ. All right, just a couple. You know, I missed out on that, but I got in a little late there, but it's all right. Oh my God. And Trade of 8 decides to fucking freeze up. As it always does. I gotta reboot the damn platform and I didn't even get to enter. Oh, fucking Trade of 8. Lazy ass platform. Oh. I couldn't enter. As always, it crashes in the browser. 10 times a day. Gotta refresh. Now I'm refreshed. Oh, it did get me in. Oh, okay, cool. I guess even when frozen, it did count my entry. All right, well, not so lazy, but still lazy. Okay, I'm in this account and one more account. That's it, just 2 accounts here. So I'm gonna take the gamble on this 2 accounts through the news. I'm actually gambling through the news. A+ setup. This is liquidity pocket as you see here. PD ratio greater than half, check. So this is a normal. I can hit this hard from pocket to pocket. Second trade a second time. You guys remember liquidity pockets yesterday? Oh my God, how great was that, right? How many liquidity pocket trades did we get yesterday? Like at least 10, right? And then none of them failed. Fucking A. That was pretty cool, right? You hit it like 4 times? Oh yeah. All right, guys, you guys got 15 minutes to get them likes up. 70 more likes. And we'll do a giveaway. All right, so keeping it small, like I said, I'm just playing news. And so now I'm in the liquidity pocket of bear zone support. Here, that could have actually been a better tap there. That didn't give me the full run. Undershoots on both sides. Today's trade support is monthly hedge pressure. As long as we hold that, we're pretty solid. Ooh, okay, let me grab this one more time. EST every single time. Come on, hit that bear zone. Let's go. Hit it. Problem is, if S&P does tap bull zone, this goes all the way back down to there. Illiquidity pockets kind of suck. Okay, there we go. That's what I wanted to see. All right.
Order filled.
All right, gonna grab some longs there. Sorry, I scare the fuck out of you every time I do that. My bad. At least you know I'm really entering the trade. Sorry about that. Every time I refresh the platform, I forget to mute it, and so it still goes order filled. My bad. All right, so I got in. Currently long in 3 accounts right now. I'm sorry, 4 accounts. 4 accounts. LP on NASDAQ, 4 accounts. Let's see if it works. Bum, 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 bum. Worst case scenario, market's dying from here and I just take a stop and I wait. There's nothing else underneath this. We already tapped DD band once. We've got strong liquidity pocket here with 2 A+ lining up on top of each other. MHP and bear zone. So that'd be nice. My biggest fear is that the news comes out and we're down here and I take a stop and then I have a lot of green and a lot of red. And that's Christmas for the day. We'll see if something good comes out of all of this here. LP. S&P going for the tap. Let me add to that. Just one more contract on the edge here. My stop for 797 to be very close to right here. So if I lose this, my stop is right there. I've got nothing else to do but here. Second entry is right there. First entry is right here. LP. Here to there is the trade. The S&P hopefully undershoot supports bull zone. Check that resiliences are good. Resilience is a gap fill predictor to hopefully fill the gap today. I don't like that it's trying to sell off from here. It's kind of a coin flip with the news. And I'm willing to take it because all of these green ones are flat. So I've hit targets on those. The rest of them, I'm going to take the attempt. And if I lose those, then I'm going to take some other trades down here. S&P has the same kind of every single time setup here with additional monthly hedge purchase support there. We have A plus there and A plus here. These are gonna be pretty strong supports, hopefully. Well, I'm gonna eat my words there. Bum, 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 bum. Wait, that is not the data. It didn't come out yet, did it? It's not the data yet. Let me see, hold on. Let me trim that a little bit. Good, those are all one contract, so that's not that big of a deal. Okay. Cool. Even a light. And I'm gonna stop right there if I lose everything. I don't know what the hell just happened. Must be something not on the... Okay, let me close that out. Let me close that out. Let's wait on that. Okay. Nope. Let's go for trade number 2 later. I will see. What was that data read? Where's my financial juice? Oh. Damn it. Okay, so now I'm gonna wait for my other my second A pluses. EST every single time S&P. Let's try that. Get some S&Ps going here. All right. EST every fucking time. Switching modes here to S&P. Okay, let's just get that pocket. I don't know where that came from, but man, that was a crazy fucking trade there. That was. All right, let's go. All right, let's go. Bun da dun 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 da dun. I didn't like that. That's pretty tough. Like I said, I always wait to re-enter. I don't chase in on bull zone breaks. That's pretty characteristic. Got all these A pluses stacked here on S&P, so let's see if that actually works. Oh, my entry on that was pretty shit. Could be better. That could have been a lot better, man. 67.05 and I got it 09. I don't like that. I robbed 4 points of my trade there. EST every single time. All right. That was kind of crappy. Resilience is still okay on the S&P. It's not too terrible yet on NASDAQ. So hopefully it should be good. That, weird, right? All right, let's get it one more time. S&P at least. Can I get up to bull zone on S&P? 16, let's tap it. Hugo, did your longest 6704s, buddy. Problem is, you guys don't want to do giveaways today. That's cool. 7 minutes and giveaways canceled. You guys got 7 minutes. Hit the like button. If we don't get 500 likes, no prop giveaway today.
Every single time, rocket brains with battle cry. Resilience never bends or breaks.
How ugly is that 4-hour chart? I don't know. I don't look at a 4-hour chart. Let's look at one though. I think I have that on here. It looks pretty solid for the 24/700 consolidation. It looks like it's just sort of consolidating. It doesn't look great. I agree with you there. It's like, oh, well, hello. Well, fuck, hold on. Oh. Ooh. All right, at least the EST every single time trade, profit trade, profit trade, profit trade, profit. Oh. No problem there. EST run it every time. Find out again. There you go. The conditions have improved a little bit. Oh my word. All right. Fully flattened out again. Let me update the P&L. I'm gonna whip it out. My trader price got beat up, but got some more green in those zeros there. All right. This is the one on screen. This one here, the 2000. So that's the one that got hit, and I switched over to S&P to pull in a little bit more on that one. All right, so I got some more room to play here. I took the liquidity pocket second time, which is good. All right, you guys know the rule. We got to play the song. And we're gonna draw a whoosh fan to go with it. Then we'll play the whoosh fan song. All right. Data coming out in 2 minutes. Liquidity pocket trade I've made 2 times today. Bread and butter. That was pretty simple. I think this is good. I think I'm still green. I just closed on here. We do have news coming out. I was going to gamble on the news inside of LP. But when we got that drop, all I did was close out of NASDAQ and then immediately switch to S&P. That's what I did. And then I closed out there. That one was a hit there. One of the counts here that I was in 4. I did the same thing in all of them, and they all ended up turning around and making money, except for this one right here. Damn. Look at that craziness. Thank God I still held the fort there. Am I green for today? I don't know. I might be somewhat close to me. Let's see, 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, 94, 10, 4, 11, 4, 12, 4, minus. Yeah, I think that's like 6K. EST every single time. Yeah, red. Here's the S&P Bull Zone tap. Watch this. Going to have some fun. This is that development we were talking about. All right, positive res. This is that trade I'm talking about. This is the Bull Zone tap right here. EST NASDAQ. The market trying to sell off today. It was pretty nasty. Okay. So let me try one EST trade on S&P. 15 to 36 is a 2-to-1 trade. But it does fill the gap. So this has been sort of a fun little morning here. All right, Coin flip in 2 minutes, guys. Do we get our hearts broken? Or do we... Or do we get something good out of this one? So this is that bull zone break, and this is the hour of development that I talk about. Looking for gap fill on positive res across the board, positive res, which is great. Positive resilience is a quote unquote gap fill predictor. Hopefully, gap fill today, my trade target. Don't die today, market. Don't die today. I don't understand what's going on today. This is another day like yesterday where this market just sucks. Let's hold. Let's hang on. Res is decent. Slightly negative S&P though. The stocks are flip-flopping. This is what I don't like. Okay. Oh shit, news came out. Okay, hold on. Hang in there. ISM numbers came out as a 49.1, slightly beat on the 49. The manufacturing prices came in slightly down. 62.7 estimate came in at 61.9, which is good. 52 on the global S&P Global manufacturing PMI numbers, which is on par. Hang in there, baby. Whoosh, fan. Come on, hit that liquidity pocket EST one more time, one more time. No selling offy. Don't do that. One more time. Give me one more. You guys like when I get a lot of chance to manhandle my freaking account? I get excited about that. I actually get to see it instead of just like in and out and done for the day. We get a lot of switcheroos and I don't like that it's resisting here. This is the longest minute of my entire life watching this. Wait a minute.
No tweets, no CPI, just a breeze and trades that fly. Traders chant like a sacred clan. Spin it up, a whoosh fan.
Wait a minute. Whoosh, whoosh. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, run it. One more pocket, man. That's all I want to see is one more. Legend of Mid, baby. Nasdaqs are fucking crushing it. Hell yeah. Oh, mystical. Come on, Nasdaq. No die. No die. No die today. Come on. Get that big green fuck you candle. Draw magnets? Oh, my bad. All right, hold on. Where's the magnet emoji? Fibonacci spirals. No risk reward, baby. Watch this red fuck you candle come out of nowhere again and just break everybody's heart. Right here, baby. The lucky magnet. Resilience is not fully positive yet on S&P, which is kind of the crummy part. It's giving me a resistance flag here at half cap, which is going to have a little bit of sludge to get through. In S&P, let's get the ride there, baby. Come on, get up there. Get up there, come on. Give me that big nasty red candle. Don't want to see that. Give me the green, at least a pocket. I hate that this market is trying to sell off of all these highs. It feels like the market has no power. There's a lot of people moving money around. It's not really just like bullish steamroll anymore. If I get pocket, I'd be so happy to close out and be done. Let's get that 840s. Come on, come on. 840. I'm gonna hear the song again. Hold on. Hold on. Get the let's get the jams on the screen. This is gonna be fun. Failing liquidity pockets is not everyone's favorite. It's failed once, failed twice. Well, not failed, but like almost failed. Actually, it did hit 40 points 2 times. All right, this is the one I want to see. Not usual for it to fight here and lose this fight. Rare to lose that, so. Actually, not rare to lose that, but one to stop out 3 times in a row. If it does it a 3rd time, this market's gonna die today. So come on, baby, run it. Run it to 840. Let's just pray that the 2 fake flushes we had, or 2 flushes we had, were fake flushes. Let's pray on that. Somebody do a rain dance for me. Come on, just one more, man. Just give me the full freaking move. Ugh. Half of my trading fumbling is trying to get music on the freaking screen. The important stuff, you know what I'm saying? Pump it. Pump it. Come on. Pump it. Pump it. Just touch 840. Now I'll be happy. I'll be a happy camper. Ooh, the high consolidation looking good. Looking good. Looking good. Just give me the pump. Make it. Liquidity pockets, bro. Oh my god, so good, so good. All right, we need one more piece of power to go. I can always just take profit here because it's a half gap and it's fighting. Let me trim down to runners. Yeah, I'm gonna trim everything down to runners. Close, close, trim, 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 trim. Okay. Way. That was $6,000 more dollars. I got runners on just in case we fill the gap. It's fine. Scooter gonna ride the wave. Half gap with negative res and S&P could be resistance. I still got runners on the table. Study these. 2000, 2000, right? Now each of those 2000s are at 4,000. It's definitely fighting for here, and I'm happy getting this, to be honest. Got runners of 1 sitting here just in case we get the gap fill. The other 20 points I've got a runner, so I'm good. I'm on my path to 100K payout with FundedNext.
competition, genius aim, breaking through the market game. Rocket scooters, cutting edge, leap beyond the market's edge. Rocket scooter, gotta ride the way. From the chaos, find the brave. From the chaos, find the brave. Like monkey, swing the line.
That was the final. Oh, there's the final candle there. All right. Should I just hang on or should I just close out? I think I'm gonna hang on. Although it's the safe bet is just to close out and wait. S&P res it. Let me just close out. All right. I'm gonna just close everything out. I'm good with that. Okay. Blind monkey, swing the line. How much is that? Not bad. So what's up? 4, 8. Let's just round up. 8. That's 10 right there. 7, 7, 12, 7, 13, 1, 14, 1, 14, 4, 15, 3, 16, 3, 17, 3, 18, 1, minus 1, 6. So that's 12, 1, minus 15. So that's about 11K, I think, total. When I remove the losses. It's fighting in the pocket. Resilience being like negative 1.2. It's close enough. Like near 0, I consider it above 0, but it's not like it's 30 or 40. It's not really giving me a lot. So I'm going to chill and grab the liquidity pocket 10 times again today, like I did yesterday, I guess. Actually, the monkey, wait, hold on. Monkey paw is going to be when we want to pump it. We'll save the good one for later. All right. So by the way, Market Please Don't Die Today was the winner of our songwriting contest. If you guys are paying attention to that. Very, very fun event that we had. Yeah, that's on like a little song playlist here. I need to actually get these all together in a playlist. Somebody once told me what'd they tell you? That you had a boyfriend who looked like a girlfriend? Well, somebody told me that you had a boyfriend that looked like a girlfriend. Oh, that song. Who here is your first like day or week in our community? I'm just curious, any new faces here? Michael GB trades your first day. Shut up. You liar. You liar. All right, guys, so don't forget, Beat the Beast with ETF is going on right now. Your first, you can buy up to 5 accounts with ETF. Use code Rocket Scooter. If you get $500 of profit in any of the accounts, you can enter into a drawing. 3% of people will automatically pass. A total of 10% of people will get some kind of additional prize on top of it. So basically, you just get a prize for making a little progress in these accounts. And you can enter up to 5 times. So if you guys are checking it out, ETF, Elite Share Funding, code Rocket Scooter. Mark Sullivan, first day here. So, hey, Jan, I was talking about earlier, is like people were asking, like, are there any videos about, you know, people using Rocket Scooter, using Rocket Scooter? I know you use it and you stream. I was telling people I would fully endorse anybody just streaming rocket scooters like I do. No, you don't have to do anything. Just you're totally welcome to do this. If you were ever wanting to make a video, because I know you use our platform, I'm completely behind it. You're trained, so you know how to present the video. You know all the stuff means. So if anybody ever wanted to make content, we're totally cool with it. We're not all staunchy about it. Like, well, actually, you have to pay us royalties, so I don't give a shit. I'd love for this method to be in everyone's hands. So y'all are welcome to share it freely or build communities around it or whatever. I'm totally cool with it. NASDAQ and feel like, I know. I closed out my runners. I'm being a wuss, but there you go. There's the LP A+ trade, resilience greater than 0. This is more of an A+ trade on the bounce. Now, again, I don't chase bull breakouts. That's why I always close out. Remember, I wait and I let it test, and then I take the trade a second time. It could take an hour or two. I'll wait for that. I never chase these bull break greens. This is all that pressure unfolding. Well, I didn't hold the gamble. I did close out there. Bull zone break always has that tap right there that I look for. If you guys are interested in our systematic approach that I take to trading, everything I do is so textbook. There's handouts for it. I do the same thing every day. This is the trade I've been exploiting all day today for what you see on the screen. Bear zone, bull zone, bear zone. It's called a zone combination. These are fantastic setups. We call this from the Arby's trade, as people kind of joked around, is that bear zone sandwiched between in two bull zones. This is the meat, this is the bun. Bull zone to bull zone through a bear zone is a trade you just hold all the way till the end through, which is why I was not even scared when I was long here and market dipped, because I know I got combination underneath me. It's a really strong powerhouse of a trade. This is exploiting dealer options landscape and where actual bull and bear pressure is in the market. So good. The algo says it's support, 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 support. So there are no resistance flags anywhere inside of here. Now S&P has all flipped to support. This said resistance a little bit ago, these whites. Now it says support with the resilience number flipping up to the positive side. So it does look like gap fill is on the table for S&P. 67.37 is there. All you know, freaking big bald degenerates that held on for the additional 40 points. Damn, I've got sour grapes now that I closed out early. Red candles with stout. Yeah, I come with stout too. But hey, there you go. I should have left my runners on, but hey, Tyler held. Tyler, you fucking madman, man. Congrats. Hold on, wait. Rocket scooter, take your side. How cool am I showing images of the boot camp though? Yeah, that's totally fine. That's totally cool. Yeah, like enough just to show people what it is. I'm absolutely fine. Like, you know what would be like worth showing, what's not. Like the probabilities in the back test and stuff is worth showing you. You know, the idea that like our completely different stance on market is that price action is random, but volume is not. Volume is entirely predictable. Every one of our pivots you see on the screen is a high volume pivot. Bear zone top, bull zone bottom is a predictable high volume pivot. Here's the volume on the break. Here's the volume holding it up. Here's the volume close to bull zone. So we're mapping out where volume will be. Here's S&P, bear zone top, there's the volume, right? Bull zone bottom, there's the volume. Isn't that cool? Like we actually can, basically we're drawing a volume profile before it happens. So these are high volume nodes at the start of the day before the volume even shows up. So we're like, essentially the goal was to create a volume profile a day in advance for traders. And clearly you can't argue with what you see. It's so repeatable, we have the handouts for it and we teach a boot camp around it. So being able to predict volume means I can trade from the right place. It doesn't matter if I'm right or wrong. I'm always right or wrong from the right place, which means my losses are small and my wins are efficient. What you'll see on this stream is I'm almost always the first person in a trade. The market's diving, 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 diving. What did you guys see me do? Longing right there. I'm immediately longing in all this red. I'm the first person in the trade. That's how I make money. I am the first person to a trade. Mine is be first. Not be right, not be smarter, not be cheating, not anything. No insider information, nothing. I'm just first as much as I can be. The efficiency of being first is the difference between profitability and not profitability, in my opinion, as a trader. Cheat sheet mouse pad would be dope, right? So FundedNext end of the day drawdown. If you end the day down 800, is your new limit $800 less. On end of the day drawdown, if you hit end of the day drawdown, you blow up the account. If your account is above the starting point, I'm assuming you have a 50K account. Your trailing drawdown, pretend you're trailing drawdown, your total is $2,000 and you blow up. If you make $2,000 in that account, then it becomes static and it doesn't trail with you further. So just because you're at the starting balance or above the starting balance doesn't mean it's still not trailing. So it's going to move with you to a certain point. I'm assuming you're doing rapids. Your drawdown is marked from the end of the day, no matter where you end up. So if you lose the next day, it's off of the end of each day. Am I saying that correct? So the idea is, on end of the day, guys, if you make money, the end of the day trails with you. But if you lose money, doesn't it go down as well, or does it stay high? That's what he's asking. It's been a while since I've got fat buffers in these accounts. I'm not really, my brain is sort of like dead in the morning sometimes. Does it stay high? It only trails up, right? It doesn't trail down. So unless it's changed, it stays with you. Even if you lose, it doesn't go down. It stays there. If I remember correctly. It works against you if you lose. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, it stays high and doesn't go down. Yeah. So basically you can pull it up and pull it up and pull it up and pull it up, but it never goes down. If you go down, it's there. Now, if you pull it up, so basically like whatever your normal drawdown is, if you make that much in profit, usually it freezes right at 0. And then the 0 point is your blow up point and it stays static from there. It's pretty typical of end of the day drawdown. GT says, thanks everything, Matt, Slacks, and Team Rockseer is the real deal. Going through your first boot camp. Bro, awesome. We start our boot camp next Monday. So you guys that you haven't taken the boot camp, we start on Monday. I do have an affiliate program for Rocket Scooter, by the way. If you guys want to join the affiliate program, send me a message in Discord with your email and I'll add you to Rocket Place. And there you basically get affiliate codes, all of that. So we do have affiliate programs. And man, look at me wussing out in this final little move here, but that's okay. What a great day today. Wish it was better though. But I can't complain. Money's money. We've now implemented a new easier cancellation feature. The way that a marketplace works is that, you know, it's not just you're buying our product from the marketplace. So when you go to cancel something, it brings up a list of everything that you have subscribed to, whether it's me or someone else or whatever. And then you have to further choose to click what you cancel. So I'm removing that second step to where a cancellation inside of the marketplace just like should bring up a pop-up and it's like, are you sure you want to cancel? And you click yes and it's done. Without that extra site. to make it one step easier to cancel. Some people think they canceled by clicking that button. What happens if you click the button, another page pops up which shows everything you're subscribed to. And then you basically go there and pick what you canceled. That was the designer's original choice. And we thought it made sense because it was like, well, you know, but it's not intuitive, right? On a website, you should just cancel that thing and then that thing is canceled. So the idea was there was different vendors. And so it made sure that you were like, you know, you can cancel multiple things at once. The idea being, okay, you've bought somebody's course package, somebody's indicator, somebody's monthly Discord, and you want to cancel, you want to click cancel on the Discord, but you really want to cancel everything. So bring up a page and you can click all of the things to cancel because they're all separate products. So say you bought somebody's, you know, 4 or 5 things and you want to cancel one. We assumed you'd want to cancel all of it. So we give you the option to cancel all the other things so that you didn't forget to do that. But then that confused people further because they'd go to like, you know, buy lifetime rocket scooter and then they'd forget to cancel their other thing and they'd have 2 different subscriptions being there. They'd go and they'd click cancel and then a pop-up would pop up, or sorry, another browser tab would pop up and then they wouldn't see it or something and then not cancel it. And so it was like, okay, well, we thought we were helping people with the old system and it actually was just as confusing. So now it's just like, you're gonna have to cancel everything one at a time. And then you just click the button, it cancels it super easy. That was kind of I exited all my trades. I actually went flat. I didn't hold any runners. I wussed out at half cap. That was it. How do you get the future zones? As long as you have futures data plugged into the platform, it should show up automatically. So you need to connect your futures broker that you buy your data from via CQG into our platform. Oh yeah, and then Andrew, which is Slacks, by the way, in chat, that's Andrew. He says, and that page doesn't pop up on mobile devices sometimes. That was really the big kicker. We would get people that are like, hey, I thought I canceled a couple months ago and it's still charging me. And it's like, okay, we got to change that. So we thought it'd be helpful. It's like, yeah, we were like, you guys might have bought some, you know, Guru's Discord and you might subscribe to like 3 or 4 things to them and you want to cancel one thing. We wanted to make sure that if you wanted to cancel one, the option to cancel all of it would pop up. So that way you didn't forget to cancel the other 3 things that you would think, oh, I'm canceling so-and-so trading. And then it cancels everything. Well, it doesn't. You have to select everything and cancel it. So we thought you might have forgot to cancel 3 things after you canceled one. And we thought our first system would be great for that. Aha, we'll remind them you've got more things subscribed. Choose what you want to cancel. But then that even made it more confusing for people because, well, we were like, well, we thought we were helping people, but now it's even confusing the same. So yeah, Andrew and I took your suggestions to heart and we definitely have changed this. And by the way, also because each project is considered an individual thing, if you do upgrade to lifetime, which you do have a big lifetime deal right now, $1,500 off of our lifetime, which is just straight purchase of the platform. And all tools we ever make will be free for you. It's $2,500 now. It's normally $4,000, which is our Black Friday deal that we're doing as a consolation prize to everybody in the community for participating in our awesome songwriting contest. So you guys get lifetime for $2,500. Now remember, when you buy lifetime, you must go cancel your monthly sub. It doesn't do it for you automatically. You got a 3K payout, Diana, from FundedNext. Awesome. Diana has been crushing it this year. If you see her story, man, I met Diana 2 years ago through Ashton's group, and Ashton and I teamed up for a bit. And she's been in Roxy for a while, and just last couple months has just been crushing it in props. Huge winning streak. Like, you know, it's that time where you just sort of like, whatever it is you're doing, you finally hit your stride and you start to really like wrangle your technique. Whatever it is you're doing or whatever it is you did wrong, you start to kind of learn how to work around it and be more consistent. Her consistency's been through the roof. You got to really pat Diana on the back. She's been doing very well. Very, very good. Project song way. What style of music I want to hear today? Hip hop, pop, 80s, blues, EDM, trance music. What do we want to hear today? Reggae Agua? Okay, I love that song. Scooter skanking, charts be banking. Updates in real time. Okay. So, when are we gonna hear new songs? Oh yeah, we can start doing that today. Kristen, what's the elevator music? I kind of dig the elevator music, by the way. Get the chill flow. The candle wall. Half cap boy. I love that line. Ooh, cool reggae aqua. Somebody said, Diana, what's the secret? Yeah, what is, like, tell us your story. There's the final gap fill on NASDAQ. All right, let's do the next setups here. Has to be gap fill as well. Honestly, guys, I wouldn't be taking this personally for breakout to highs. I think that we probably still have the, if it even goes higher, it could be slightly higher. We're starting to redevelop the bull market slowly. Fixes in decay, which is good. Man, I wish I would have held on to that. Chill flow. Woulda, coulda, shoulda. Yeah, I know. So for further trading, supported open, which is 1A trade. If we do spend some time here, I can probably take that big ass trade. Now it's a commitment because if I trade from here to there and it fails out, I've got liquidity pocket all day to play from. Do I want to just try something here? Ooh. Remember, I don't chase bull zone breaks. I wait and let them develop, and then I wait until there's the time when it looks like it's selling off, and I grab it one more time. So basically today, I'm going to go ahead and chill. I'm not going to chase. I'm going to chill, and I'm going to wait for whatever ends up happening. The reason I don't chase, and I also don't short, because I don't know how high it's going to go. But if it does sort of like develop its way down into here, I'm going to analyze the A plus setup right here at half gap. This is A plus because DD ratio greater than half, which is good. And if resilience is greater than 0, we've got 2 pivots at the same point. I'll take the final move to trade back up. So basically the wave we just saw, we'll see it again. I'm looking for it a second time. So currently the gap fill has completed the move. This is the final result of our gap fill predictor. When resilience is greater than 0, I kind of was scaring myself out because it was at 0 at the middle. I should have held, but coulda, woulda, shoulda. This is the gap fill play. This is a classic resilience. This is from class number 4 in the boot camp. Straight up textbook, man. Today was pretty freaking textbook. Not gonna lie. Scooter skanking. Charts be banking. How'd you guys do today? Curious. You mind undoing a little bit and whipping it out so I can see what you got? Show me what you're playing with down there, guys. It's not my first time. I'm not afraid. Show me what you got. Is it big? Is it small? Is it red? It's weird. Baby Rich, good morning, man. What's up? Missed as usual. Oh, I'm sorry, man. That sucks. Damn, bro. Evan, 7150. My man. Let's go. Love you guys. 1700s, thousands. Let's go. How'd y'all do? Big time. Slapping the bass. Big time. You sound like a leprechaun. You say that. You're too much of a rule breaker. Diana's story, she said she was too much of a rule breaker and her mental game was not there. She overtraded, revenge traded, lost a ton of money, primarily on options. Took a long break and came back a few months ago. Started hitting it pretty hard in futures and props. I remember last time I talked to her, and she said she slowed down a whole lot. Stopped trying to chase trades, started planning a whole lot more, being patient, and being comfortable sitting out. These are some things I remember Diana told me she was doing. I was asking her, I was like, the transformation was incredible. I was like, what'd you do that was different? Patience, I think, was her big win. Learning how to be patient and like waiting for something. Evan got 13,060 payout yesterday too. Let's go. I could request a payout from FundedNext right now of 60,000, but I kind of want to risk it all to go for 100K just to show off. Like, I want that big 6-figure payout just to show off. So remember, with FundedNext, you can only request half the balance. So I could pull out 60K from the 120 I've got. But I have to get $200 in profit, 200,000 in profit to get a 100,000 payout. And or trade 30 days. And so at 30 days I can request the whole balance. So it's whichever happens first. So I get that 120K payout. Yeah. So maybe I'll go to like I'll go to like the 30th day and just take the whole balance and then fucking start over. We'll see. So Diana said she started watching Matt's stream and took the boot camp, refined her strat, started doing props. Patience, the big winner by far. Waiting for the setup. Yep, that's it. And then not being greedy, like today after the payout. Yeah, right. Not being greedy. So here's me not being greedy, right? I'm like, dang, I missed out on the trade. And I'm not thinking, should I get in on this? No, I'm going to wait. I'll wait all day if I need to. I got another A+ setup coming along just fine. And of course, when we had half gap a second time, this is a possible long entry from here. Even if it gets close and undershoots, I'll jump in on it with a couple of accounts. Wait, what other song did you guys want to hear? Oh, you want to hear? I know this one. I need to download these and put them in the playlist where I can actually stop having to go to Discord to grab them. All right, we'll do a giveaway in about 15 minutes, guys. You wanted to hear updates in real time, right? I love that song, Tech Traders. Tech, you're the boss. Rocket scooter flying high. Hell yeah, dude. This song is great. Rocket scooter. When we start the new songs, we can start listening to them now. Submit a song to the Discord and the song submission channel. Jan says, still struggle with that. It could have held that mentality. So I'm working on that, but it's going good. Yeah, like I had that to say. I was like, dang it, I could have held that. It doesn't make me go, okay, let me get in on it really quick. I just assumed that I missed out, and I just assumed, okay, I missed out, and I'm okay with it. So that's a lesson for you guys too. When I said, oh, dang it, I missed out, and it was right there, and I'm like, crap, I missed out. I could have tried to jump in for the last tail end of that. That's bad form though. If I didn't get the trade, I don't like to jump in late. That's really where my profitability comes from. I always want to be first. That's the most important part of my style, is to be first. Even if there's a little bit to squeeze out of it, as I could have when I realized, dang it, it's going. My strategy requires a test, a bull zone support. So I'm actually going to go for what I require to see. 2 confluences stack up there, which is really good. Also, that's going to be very close to S&P's half gap. So when this comes down here, that testing there is about close to testing here.
Hands free, what's this new sorcery?
Love that song so much. Okay. All right, we do have in the song submission channel the new songs for the new contest. We haven't even started playing any of them. Now, again, the song submission category, you're absolutely welcome to submit a song. We'll do another songwriting contest, you know. Somebody did it. And they did it. Twist his dick. Give him the old dick twist. Dude, that's great. Twist his dick. I love it. Man, yeah. So we're in for a whole new generation of good stuff. So submit your songs, submit your videos, use AI, whatever. We have a whole new songwriting contest coming up soon. I say in a couple months. So we're gonna start off just play. We're just gonna play some of the songs just to listen to them. This is Rogue the Lamb made a remix of Get on Rocket Scooter, an EDM edit version of it. Was that you, DJ? Oh hell yeah, that's funny, dude. Jay Beachy, appreciate me a lot. Appreciate it, man. Appreciate you. All right. It's that time. So I'm going to do something kind of different. I feel like I want to start changing the prop space a little bit. Even further than we already have. You know what I don't like? You know how I get exclusive sales sometimes and exclusive discounts? I get special treatment. A lot of people don't get that. I kind of don't like that I get that. I like that song. It's pretty good. Like, I don't like that I get exclusive discounts every once in a while. Like, hey guys, use my code only for me, only exclusive deal, use my code. While it is great for me, it's great for me in a business sense. I feel like it's not great for the space that a few powerful people continue to grow in power, I guess you would say, through funneling people through their exclusive content, right? I think going forward, I'm going to take a stance that I don't want to work with any prop firm that offers exclusive discounts to affiliates, including myself. No, I'm going to actually change the prop space to where that's not going to be a thing anymore. I'd rather it be a pretty simple playing field for most people. This is one of the biggest conversations I have with Apex as well. This is the reason half the reason I'm not using. I feel like I get unfair treatment and I make bank off of that. And I don't think that's fair for the space. That's weird that somebody would be saying that. I'm sure most people would be funneling that money up. No, that the good discounts would be available for everybody. I think it's better for the space to level the playing field. As part of negotiation process goes between like bigger affiliates and these prop firms, they're always like, I'll only work with you, give me exclusive deals once a month or something. And I'm going to campaign against that. I don't want it for myself. I don't want it for anyone else. The reason for that is that it really is upsetting to all the prop firms in general. And also the customers are confused as to like, where's the deal? So everybody's making these like cookie stuffing websites so that you can find what the best deal is, because you never know who's got the best deal. And you guys are having to look at 20 different places to find out where's the sale today. It just needs to be a level playing field. That way you guys don't have to go cookie stuffing website. You go to a website to look for all these deals, and all of a sudden the cookie's implanted into your browser that you give that affiliate credit whether you wanted to or not. It's created a sort of like black hat sort of thing. And you guys never know where the good deal is, because everyone's always like mispromoting. All right, we have the best deal. No, we have the best deal. No, we have the best deal. No, I want to make it to where everybody has the best deal. And I'm gathering other affiliates to sort of like petition for this with the firms. We have the power to do it. And so if anybody is going forward, if we do get enough people to do this, I'm going to boycott firms that give exclusive deals, which includes Apex. So that's part of the conversation I did have with them, which is why half the reason I am removing. They give exclusive deals to some people and not others, and I found that to be very upsetting. It's weird that I'm turning money down, and it's just a habit I have of doing, but I think that it's right for you guys, such that allegiances aren't formed based on just size of the sales funnel alone, rather the quality of the content, so that somebody that's smaller or medium that has good content doesn't have their voice not heard just because they're small. What do you guys think about that? You never got a damn cookie. You know what I'm saying? Like, in the long run, will it help the prop industry? I feel like it should. Because part of the thing is that, they used to, the affiliates now are having a voice. They're like, get rid of rebates. So the rebate thing we all thought was a bad idea too. So collectively, we're all trying to design the space for everybody. And, the bigger bigs always have conversations about what we think is fair and not fair. Not because we're trying to, it's kind of like the heads of the mafia families in The Godfather. You all have to kind of work together, even though you're competing, sort of thing. And I think that we're starting to see that it's not really healthy for the space. Join the dark side. Yeah, like just go get free money. So I'm looking out for other folks, like one of the things that really sort of irked me, and I'm just saying this, is that I get exclusive discounts and deals with certain props when other people that work just as hard as I do don't, just because we're big and they're not. And then they think it's unfair. And I do think it's unfair. Why do I deserve special treatment just because we're huge? And I say, well, it's because you're huge. You know, let's continue to push that funnel. And I think collectively, a lot of people are starting to realize that it's sort of consolidating the allegiances to people that just like, I just follow this one person just to get their deal. But you're like, but you're not really learning as a trader, right? You don't like this one space or this one person. You're just listening to you're just hanging out as a viewer, waiting for that exclusive deal to drop, and that's it. Let's just get rid of it altogether. Now you guys will just follow where the quality is in the education or who you want to follow. That's it. That's what I think. So I think my next step is I'm not just no longer going to absolve or dissolve partnerships. I think we're going to organize boycotts to drive that away. No exclusive deals for affiliates or my customers won't use you. Including me. I don't want the special treatment. Yeah, I can drive $100,000 in sales with an exclusive deal. Make $25,000 in a single morning. I don't want it. For the fairness of the community, I don't want it. It's weird that I'm turning down money, right? No, I didn't get an email. I was having a conversation with somebody about it, actually. Exclusive deals doesn't drive people to exclusive deals, and what it actually does is it's confusing for the prop space. Like right now, do you know who has an example? FB, you know where's the best my funded futures deal right now? Do you know? I do, but do you know? I'm not gonna tell you who's doing it right now, but I know. You guys as customers aren't getting the best deal because you have to follow 50 different people. Like who's giving the exclusive deal today? Yeah, like nobody does, right? So you guys aren't benefiting from it. The only way you benefit from it is by staring at the socials to listen to who has exclusive deal for the morning. So it actually makes you guys pay more in the long run and do a lot more extra work. Yeah, so like, you know, we just think that certain things are getting out of hand in the space. This will help smaller affiliates with quality content. This will help everybody with quality content. It's kind of weird that, you know, I guess once I got, you know, near the top as far as the size goes, my thought wasn't let's build a monopoly around me and rake it all in. My thought is let's make sure that the space is clean for everybody, right? So yeah, it means you got to follow. It means you guys as customers have to follow hundreds of people you don't even like just to see if they got deals. So you got to cluster your Twitter feed up with garbage. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So the idea is for customers, you need a level playing field. Follow who you want to follow. Everyone gets the same deal. That way you're not following people because of just a deal. That's kind of the whole point of that. And then, of course, you know, the affiliates, quality content producers aren't getting their content out there because people are just following the money, the deal. It's unfortunate. So yeah, I'm going to tell all my prop partners, I know you guys give me exclusive deals. We really appreciate that. But I think you should give the deal to everybody when you do it. You guys get the same discounts, but everybody gets it. When they offer an exclusive discount, it's a discount for everybody. That's the path I want to take it. What do y'all think about that? Yeah. Well, imagine, and even on that note, James, imagine when I had a 25% discount when the other show hosts didn't as well. And it made me feel a little bad because the other show hosts didn't. I'm on that show for an hour and I am the biggest part of that show. Well, now probably Stevens is big, but at the time I was the biggest part of that show and I got the deal because I asked for it and other people didn't get it. So I felt I was getting treated unfairly. So the idea is if they give a deal to somebody, they give it to everybody. Why is that a dumb idea? You guys are missing out on discounts. Do the math there. If so-and-so gets a deal, everybody gets the same deal. That's the rule. That way, Roxy Code gives you that same deal. You get more discounts and deals with this proposal. Less worry for you guys. Less worry for you guys. So it's not just get rid of discounts altogether. It's get rid of this person gets it, no one else gets it. That's the thought. Is that right now, there's an exclusive deal going around in My Funded Futures right now, and you guys will know about it. And I'm not going to tell you about it because you're going to go watch that person, right? And so I know there's a discount you're all not getting right now. And that's the whole point of this, right? I was just curious what you guys thought about that. The idea is that the discounts are still as frequent. They just go to everybody. Everybody's code gets it. That way you guys get it. Think about it. Put some thought into it. You think people, no, it works because I get exclusive deals with 3 of my partners. They literally, which gives me an advantage. I get exclusive deals with My Funded Futures and 2 other partners that other people don't get. It's part of the contract for me to work with them. I'm actually offering to turn it down. I'm in the echelon of the top 10 people that get these things, whereas thousands of people don't. I'm actually in that category trying to refuse that perk for the sake of you guys. Yeah. That's just a thought I'm having. Need a teaser on what My Funded Futures releasing tomorrow? Can't tell you. So an example is, you know, the people that I talk with are also people in the, okay, so like, let me tell you, there's tiers to this world. Okay, let me teach you guys, there's tiers to this. There is everybody with a code, then there's people that are partners, and then there's people that are in the elite. Okay, there's only like 10 people up here. I'm one of those 10. These are people that get partnerships and maybe a paycheck every month. And these are people that just have a code. These are people that tell the prop firm, hey, your rules suck, you need to change them by next week or we're done. And they change their rules for us. This is up here. There's people like Pat, me, others up there. We have a voice. We have the ability to change the prop space. Okay. So I get all the perks that Pat gets, the same stuff. And I'm trying to say I don't think it's helpful for you guys. I get the same stuff. So the idea is that the goal is that everybody gets the same deal I get. I'm actually offering that. It's weird that you say I would be butthurt. I get those things. I felt bad when I was on, again, like I felt bad when I was on My Funded TV and they allowed me to have a 25% off discount and they didn't allow other show hosts to get it. Not that they did anything wrong. That's what I demanded. And then I felt like that's not fair. I feel like it's not fair for everybody. Yeah. That's weird that you guys, I would be jealous of something. We do many millions of dollars in sales a month. You do the math and how much that is.
What'd you expect? Slightly fatter trolls sent to tilt his set, but Matt hedges hard when he master bets. Bet.
Yeah. Yeah, so it's like in general, everybody should get the same deal, but like a flash sale should just be for everybody.
options are trash, but our Matt knows best. That's a hedge with cheese, the Arby's test. He claps back live with the fury divine. Who are you? No one cares, not even your line. Markets moan, VVSTs, while UVXC beg, please, please, please. Matt hedges hard when he master bets. Arby's with cheese, triple pivot, sex.
Anyways, I just pass on ID to you guys what y'all think about it. We got like 3 morons in this chat that can't fucking read. I would tell you guys, if you can't read, don't even trade. I wouldn't even stick to trading. Let me start over by talking to the simpletons in here. I get a perk that nobody gets because I'm fucking huge and I don't want it. And I also want other people that get it, that I get it, also to not be able to get it. That's the goal. I don't think it's great for the space. For the reason that you guys don't know where the deal is, ever. There's an exclusive deal floating around right now on my funded futures. None of you guys know about it. You can go find it. I know what it is, but you don't know. And I have one too, coming up. I get one, it's part of my contract, and I don't want it. I don't think it's serving anything other but forcing you guys to miss out on deals. And number 2, it's having you guys follow a bunch of people that you don't really care about just to get a deal. So then your Twitter feed can now be you just follow who you like and they get the same deal, which cuts down your noise a whole lot. Yeah, like fairness. Like I'm getting something that thousands of people don't get, and I'm like, don't want it. Yeah. It's like anti-monopoly shit, you know what I mean? Will the others agree with me? Yeah, actually, there's about most everybody's on the same page. Yeah. I'm just running it by you guys. It's been something we've been talking about for a while. No, it's not anti-free market, because remember, in free market, customer has a voice as well. The other side of an anti-monopoly portion of is the customer's voice. We can actually have a voice, just like, you know, breaking up, you know, big giant monopolies. Too much control is bad for the free market, because what happens is bigger control creates bigger control creates bigger control. It's a vacuum that funnels people into one place, right? As good or bad as that is, it doesn't allow you guys to really have much of a choice. It actually takes away the freedom that you have in a free market. That makes sense? So the example is, if like one company had all the product and all the price fixing, then they raise prices on everybody. They set the standard for everybody to follow, and the free market does go away. So that is what happens, right? Yeah. Why stop something that benefits you guys with rebates? Well, the rebate's not necessarily legal. That's another thing. That's a whole different story. And that really doesn't benefit you guys much either. And again, the same group of people also spoke up against the whole rebate thing. It's not really a good idea. In a sense of, well, the legality of it was being challenged. Yeah. I know I earned it. I know I deserve to make the massive fortune that I make from props. I'm sort of like sitting here saying, well, I wish I made less. It's whatever. The idea is that when they're, okay, an example is if a prop firm wants to have a sale, do some math here with me, right? If a prop firm wants to have a sale, 50% off, and that sale goes to everybody, then the prop firm makes a ton of money, okay? That 50% sale goes to one person, the prop firm just makes money from that one person and then slightly more. Prop firms make less money with exclusive deals. They hate them. The prop firms actually hate them. They hate that we ask for them. That's the whole point. The prop firms don't like it because they got to force a sale to one person contractually, and they only make a little bit extra money from that one person, and then 50 other people can't throw the deal out there. Prop firms hate it. So it's actually an idea that's come from prop firms that are like, we wish we didn't have to do this. But then the people are like, we're too big, fuck you, give it to us. And I'm like, well, actually, I side with the firms on this. They don't like doing it. They hate doing it. They're forced to like offer a sale just to a small community or to one community, and they really don't like doing it. But it's kind of gotten out of hand that we're so valuable, I would say, in the space. The people with communities is that the demands are getting outrageous. I'm pretty sure in a year, the biggest affiliates can be like, I ain't joining you until you give me $1 million a month. I ain't joining you until you give me a Lambo a month, sort of thing. It's getting a little ridiculous. Yeah. Yeah. So anyways, good songs. Okay, here's a song called I'm So Sure by Jeremy B. That's the weirdest thing. Like, if people say like, Matt, like, what's the problem? Are you jealous? Are you bothered? No, like, I make a fortune in props, literally a fortune. Like, I'm the, third largest future stream. As I'm sitting here talking to these prop firms, they're offering me ridiculous deals to choose them to replace Apex. I'm that one slot. I'm starting to feel the dirtiness of it, I'm so tall, if you buy me a Lambo, I'll go with you. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like the demand, like the power is in my hands. It doesn't feel like I'm saying, hey, will you guys please work with me? They're like begging me, no man, choose us over them. We're better. They're literally selling me so hard. I can ask for anything I want. And I feel like it's getting out of hand. Yeah, dude. So I'm working for you guys. I think it's important that you guys have somebody looking out for y'all. All right. That's just my weird. This is Matt that has a $20 boot camp, Anyways. Yeah, it's like somebody says Walmart bullying an exclusive deal. Yeah, exactly. Like, in these negotiations with these prop partners, I'm like, this is why I demand A, B, C, D, E. I want one exclusive deal every 2 weeks, or I can direct 100,000 people not to use you. And they're like, okay, fine. So, like, why don't we create a standard where that's not a thing, right? Prop firms lose so much money, and if prop firm actually loses money and goes bankrupt, then you guys all lose as traders. Like, yeah, Matt's freely offering to turn down a bigger paycheck for the sake of the prop industry. Okay. No, I don't know. I think the idea, on my thought, the props lose money. The other thought is you guys don't know where the deal always is, and you have to kind of follow the people you don't care about to get the deal. And therefore, it's just a race on who can get as big as they can as fast as they can, rather than a race to who's going to provide better and more quality content. Which means the people with good content will sort of have a bigger chance to shine, and you guys will have a better space to learn from. I don't know, I think that's good, but that's just me. I just don't know if you guys thought that idea was, y'all are the smart people. I'd run it by y'all before I sign my next deal. The next deal I sign with any firm is gonna require, as part of the deal, that they don't offer exclusive discounts to anybody, including me. Can I say the deal? I can't tell you. I can tell you it is. We're down to like the top 5. I feel like it's like the songwriting contest altogether. I like this song, Jeremy. This is a good song. The only reason it came up because I'm in the middle of negotiations right now. So the idea is that everyone gets the discount if they offer a discount, which means you guys save more money. There should be 0 people in here that's unhappy about that request. Someone has a bigger code than you? No, I get the biggest code in the space. I get the biggest deals in the space. I get the biggest paycheck in the space. Bro, like I'm at the top. I get the biggest commissions, biggest commission cut. I get more commissions than the average influencer, dude. Like, no, we're a lot bigger than Matt too these days. Matt's big. Matt and I are in the same place. Matt and I talk like 2 or 3 times a week, dude. There's a group of, we all talk, man. You don't know anything. We all know everything though. We're all in the same boat. Yeah. Matt and I are very close, by the way. So that's why I changed my name to sound like Matt. What the hell? Yeah, I went back in time to like my birthday when I was in the 80s and changed my name because the trades were out. What the hell? All right, now get some retards on the stream. Oh, weirdo. Anyways, my thought would be that now that we have a voice, right, let's use it for some good. I think that you guys should have the ability that if a prop firm wants to offer a deal, that it's offered universally to everybody. And the reason for that is that you guys get the deal. There's millions of deals you don't get because you didn't know they existed. Now comes down. For that 6th slot, who you guys think we should work with? What do y'all think? And we should give away in a little bit. We've got 100 FundedNext accounts to give away. Let's give away some FundedNext Rapids. And by the way, just one more announcement. Beat the Beast ETF. All you have to do is make $500 in one of your accounts and you get entered into a raffle. 10% of people, 1 out of 10 people get a prize. You can enter up to 5 times to increase your chances. 3% of those people immediately pass their account by just making $500. Doesn't matter what the profit target is, which is a really cool thing that they do every once in a while. Midnight markets, yours and mine. Now, take as another thing. Like there was one time I got an exclusive 25% discount with my funded futures. I made 20K that morning. Another show host didn't get it, and I felt really bad because, you know, they gave a discount to Pat, they gave one to Tanya, they gave one to me. That's it. Not because they're mean as a company, but because the three of us are really big. And other people didn't get it, and I sort of started feeling like I was the guy that when I got my Porsche and I'd go to Christmas at the families, I'd park down the street. I didn't park in the driveway so everybody can see like, oh, nice car, man. I felt kind of embarrassed having something that they didn't have. And I've always been that way. You know, I was the person that just didn't like the showmanship of it, I guess. But even though it's capitalism, I should say, well, you know, get big, you know. I started doing the math and realizing that it's better for the space in general, better for you guys as customers. So that's why I was doing some heavy thinking on this lately. As IDOC and I sit there and go over the prop deals we have in front of us, and we go, oh my God, this is getting ridiculous. She told me the other day, she's like, you should just ask for a car at this point. I was like, yeah, I probably could. And then we were like, this is getting out of hand. This is a bubble at this point. You know what I mean? Literally. And we sat there and I was like, I just think this is getting out of hand. I was like, should I just ask for a car and see which one says okay? Because it's crazy. It's getting pretty out of hand. Anyways, all right. All right. FundedNext Rapid. That's a pretty dope song. I like that one. Okay. Oh, cool. This is a Cast 22. I'm a winner for giveaways. I like this one. Okay. Hold on. We have another giveaway bonanza. Let's see if we have one. Hold on. Okay. All right, a little bit of pullback off of close. I'm still waiting for maybe my A+ setup. I drew it on the screen. You have an actuary? No, I don't actually. That'd be actually kind of cool. The thing is that I know you guys know me from YouTube, but I mean, as far as our reach goes, I mean, we have Rocket Place, Rocket Scooter, and our YouTube. Rocket Place is not just me. There's 400 vendors on Rocket Place with communities as well. Right? We have a circle of vendors, so the reach is massive, and you know our partnerships extend through the marketplace as well. So it's a whole different level. There's hidden layers to what we do that you guys don't even see. And y'all just see YouTube, you know. All right. Type in FundedNext. We're gonna give away FundedNext rapid accounts today. Rapid account 25. Sorry. Rapid account is 50K. 50Ks. I think 50. Hold on, wait. 25K rapid. Sorry. Rapid account is a 1-day pass, 3-day to payout. It's the most used code. We have a Rocket Scooter. You guys use Rapid more than y'all use any other account anywhere, period. It is 1 day to pass the eval, 3 days to payout, 40% consistency. That's it. And then you get tiered payouts every single time you get to your 40%, take a payout. That's it. People love it because the quickness of payout. FundedNext Futures has a stellar reputation. I've been trading with them. I'm about to clock 100K payout with these guys. That's my next goal. And then, yeah, fantastic. That's the two firms you see me trading on the stream right now. I'm giving all focus on my stream to the Tradeify and FundedNext. Type in FundedNext. You guys can enter that. We have 100 of these to give away this month. Have some fun with that. All right. All right. Doo-Wop Barbershop, Singfest. But yeah.
Liquidity maps and the market is mine. Oh, Mr. Rocket, bring me that trade. Stack up the profits.
But although if I did jokingly say, you know, can you throw a Lambo into the deal? What if somebody was like, sure, we'll do it. You know what these signing bonuses is for these big prop influencers? People that just don't even know what goes on out there, man. Pat's joking, but he's not. When he's like, you want to work with me, pay me $1 million a month. And people pay $1 million signing bonuses to turn a prop influencer. Big one. Because it's so saturated, they have no option, they have no choice. That's the problem. The market's too saturated. FX TV. I promise you, as you guys support us and we get bigger and bigger, we're gonna start doing stuff that benefits you guys more, I think. I've always believed in a level playing field and letting just skill reign true. Not marketing ability, not anything. Skill. You know. If you're a good trader, you need a voice. That's it. If you're a transparent trader, you need a voice. I think what's kind of irked me about this lately is all these big ass influencers, the whole Lance thing, $100 million claims with no evidence. These are the people that people follow because they're big. I want to eliminate the idea that people in trading get followed just because they're big. You guys get back to the way that it used to be and just start fucking, let me see if you're good or not, and then run off of that. Like, talented people should be seen in the space. Traders should be able to learn from great traders. I'm a market man. So I just got a text about the new My Funded Futures thing coming out tomorrow. It's pretty cool. My Funded Futures has a big drop coming out tomorrow. Something big. You're my golden plan with your guidance. I'm a market man. It's Tanuj. The question is, at yesterday's QQQ close, 24,897. That's that kind of, it says support right there. It is trying to pull back. Now the question is, do I want to get in on a trade? I do like the consolidation up here. The question becomes, do I want to take a stab at it? It's not really pulling back at all. Worst case scenario, I take a long here and then I draw down 60 points in one account. I could probably stab it at one account. Should I try? I feel like the moment I try, it's going to be bad news. Should I hold off? What should I do, guys? See what I went along here? I know, right? The FOMO is starting to get to me. Funky Town. How many is that? Two? Two winners? Let's do four. Let's do two more. I like the new songs, by the way. I know, man, that conversation got hot earlier. I don't know. I just feel a responsibility, like a weight on my shoulders. Maybe that's just me. Maybe that's just my weirdness, but I do. I want to be one of the good ones out there. Jeffrey Sablinski. No, not the most popular opinion. I might gather some haters in the influencer side that may not like that. But what are you gonna do? All right, you guys, winners. Where'd the heck the music go? Music's not playing. That's weird. Okay, let me try this again. Here we go. And the winners. Let's give away 4 of these things. Rapid accounts are fantastic. FundedNext is currently my favorite firm to trade with. Elion Company. Okay, so so tomorrow, okay, so tomorrow at 10 a.m. Eastern, I'll be making an announcement on the stream about some huge My Funded Futures release coming out. So don't sleep on that. If you guys like My Funded Futures, I'm going to make the announcement exactly 10 a.m. tomorrow. We'll be talking about it on the show as well, but there's they're up in the game even further. They've created something completely new. Interesting. No, not a sale. No, a new thing. Like a whole new thing. 10 a.m. Eastern, yeah. All right, winners. It's Tanuj, Funky Town, Jeff Splinsky, and Elion Company. So there's a bunch of prop morning shows, right? You know, so I have 4 offers to be on prop shows, standing offers. I can leave one and go to the other anytime. I stay with My Funded Futures because I love them. They're considered my recommendation is like the most solid overall prop firm. That's why I like them. I work with them. But there's 2 new prop TV shows about to pop up that you guys don't know about yet. So, like I said, maybe I'm just that weird math genius that sees stuff people don't see. This thing's starting to become a very strange bubble where it cannot survive. The prop space, how much money affiliates are making, how many props there are, how saturated it is, how each one's undercutting to the fact that most of the smalls aren't even making money anymore because they can't compete. Half of the deals and shit that's thrown out there are loss leaders. You know, like, I mean, FundedNext exists. The Rapid is a loss leader product. Like the whole thing loses them money. You know what I'm saying? Like that's kind of the space. I don't know. For me, I see stuff people don't see. That's why I make money as a trader. I just see an unsustainable ecosystem in general across the whole space. So for those idiots in chat earlier that aren't smart enough to be able to see that, you know, it's starting to get ridiculous. And I mean ridiculous, man. Like coulda, woulda, shoulda, right? All right. Let me give you guys some teasers. I can't tell you much. I'm not going to ruin it, but what do you guys think it's going to be? This is pretty cool. They've created something that nobody's doing which is unique. A new plan, uncapped payouts, funded account. So let me tell you something. Let me hype something for you guys. They've created something that nobody does. I've never seen this before in the bigs. This is cool. My Funded Futures, tomorrow morning, 10 o'clock Eastern, I've got an announcement. We're releasing something huge. I say we, they are. I gotta work for them, but huge thing coming out. He has a lot of good ideas. So the hint is it's something nobody does. So a lot of you guys are saying like, is it a straight to fund it? Is it a bigger payout cap? No. It's something completely different. It's not something anyone does. So if your guess is something someone else does, then you're guessing wrong. Free money. Yeah. Straight to CEO. You win the account, you go straight to CEO of the company. Easy as that. And you get to run the company for a month. Straight to live with daily payouts. There's people that do straight to live. It's cool, right? It's unique. It's a unique thing, and it's very cool. And it's going to create a standard in the space. Everybody's going to copy this because this is a fantastic idea, especially for you guys. Pretty cool. But it's very good news. Yeah, it's pretty good news. Yeah, it's a new, let's just say, feature. It's not a new account type. I'll give you one hint. It's not a new account type. So don't say they're changing rules or changing parameters or whatever. It's a new feature. That's all I'm going to say. I can't tell you anymore, but I'm teasing it so you guys get hyped about it. Free healthcare for live traders. That would actually be pretty sick if that's what it was. Yeah. Okay. Some weirdo in chat, Matt, are you just jealous of other people? I'm in a fucking text circle with the CEO telling me what he's releasing tomorrow. With me and a handful of people. Only a handful of people know what it is. I'm not the one that's jealous. He's literally texting me right now. I was texting him, I was like, what can I say on my stream? Is it for New Year's? Is only, oh yeah, let me see. We asked that question. I can't answer that. I can't give out the juice on that question. I can't say anything until tomorrow. Free psychiatry. That'd be dope, right? Like if you got, that's actually a great guess though, because we've been working with Sean a lot. Do you guys want me to bring Sean on the show more often? I love chatting with him. He's a quality dude, man. Sean Sawyer. We all need to talk to a shrink man every once in a while. Yeah, super quality. Like, yeah, or more Steven. Maybe not on my show with Steven, but maybe Steven for the morning show. Yeah, my show's only an hour. It's really not useful for, like, unless I'm directly interviewing somebody and we make it like worth the time where I can actually ask questions or whatever. Steven just freaking steamrolls that whole hour, so I'm not even needed. If I, like, I try to like get some questions in, but he's just like dialed in, man. I gotta be like, hey, Steven, I got a question. Hold on, He just gets up there with this powerhouse voice and just starts talking about his stuff. And so for that hour, it's probably not worth that unless you bring on like a new face to interview them. But like a segment with Sean was pretty cool because we get to talk about topics and have like more of a conversation. When you have two people on a show, it should be more of like a group conversation effort rather than like one person basically streaming with the other person just trying to like talk to them while they're doing it. More of an interview style, right? When you have 2-3 faces on a show at one time, a panel show. They hired Hugo in the background. That's what it is. That's what it is. Okay. I told him last time, I was like, I'd like to see Sean on at least once a month on my segment. Can I tell the ETF team why not release your approved payout? It's scheduled today. Maybe they're here right now. Maybe you can tag Kaizen. He might be here. The new feature is public shaming if you blow up your account. Yeah, if you blow up your account, My Funded Futures will post your name on their Twitter account with a picture of Nelson from Simpsons going, and that's exactly what they're gonna do. So basically, there's more incentive for you not to blow up. These are some of the new songs from the new submissions from earlier in the month. Pretty cool, pretty cool. Some of you guys are gonna be famous. Hell yeah, a wall of shame, dude. He may come from the trading, but stay for the Hugo jokes. Ever since I said I wanted to ape into this long, I could have made 30 points. Again, coulda, woulda, shoulda. This is one of those days where you get that kind of bump and then it rides up, fills the gap, and keeps going. There really is no potential downside, I would feel, in this market. It is so powerful. That was the opportunity. But again, like I said, I'm way up. I don't need to be chasing everything. Today's A setup and B setups all come from here. This is B+. Where did my resilience go? Yeah. So we got B+ here. B+. This is the 1A trade B+ with the small setup. Again, any breakout, I always wait for the test. And today, like the A+ would have been great if I would have got it a second time. I was like seriously contemplating aping in right here. I was like, I should just grab that. I know the minute I go long, that shit's gonna dunk. You're debating on shorting for lunch? Debatable if I want to do anything. You at the top of the public shaming leaderboard? That's funny. Yeah, we're gonna scroll some credits on my stream. Everybody that blew up, here's the wall of shame. Just have a little list of all the blowups in there. That's hilarious. Well, this is usually pretty decent that and I thought that maybe yesterday's high we'd go slightly above it. Maybe to the 960 level. But at least this is the new support, 880 to 960. There's the 80-point range I'd like to kind of sustain on. If for whatever reason this ends up back here today, which anything's possible, the VIX being above continuum midpoint, the market's sensitive to whatever. It is sort of starting to come down, which is good. This looks great. We're not there yet, but this looks really good. And then so this hourly chart is just like monster good and bullish. And it sucks, dude, that I bought a monthly hedge and woke up, stopped out. Man, I longed at this motherfucker. Boo. Are you saying boo or boo Ernst? Boo. Okay. Here comes Rocket Scooter. They're going to play my song today. I told them, I was like, what gives, man? Where's my song? And they're like, oh yeah, we had like some mess ups on the back end. Don't worry, they're like, your song will be back on Wednesday. And I was like, okay, good. So today I get my song back. Are you saying boo Ernst? I was saying boo Ernst. Oh, like the golden years of The Simpsons when it was actually funny back in the day. The mole man. Oh God. Boo. This is like 90s era Simpsons joke. I can't believe everybody here remembers the mole man. That's how much that was ingrained into our brains, man. The Simpsons was like a daily thing for me. I taped it every Sunday on a tape, and I just would watch tapes like every day. Whatever I can cram onto that tape. Like in the first 7 seasons, wasn't there always a fire somewhere? Oh, I didn't know that trivia fact. That's pretty cool. Dun, 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 dun. Married with Children, dude. And if you actually, what's cool, Married with Children, watch it now. If you haven't seen it or haven't seen it in a while, watch it now. That is a timeless comedy show that you couldn't get away with making these days. It was so funny. Married with Children. I started watching it again. I was cracking up the whole time. I was like, I can't believe how funny the show was. It was actually really, 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 really well written show. What's my zodiac? I'm a Libra. Libra Scorpio. I'm in the middle. I'm on the cusp. You know Al Bundy's the best trader in the world? Oh hell yeah. That's absolutely true. Okay. Okay. More new songs to play. We hear Neon Futures. Yeah, we heard that. We heard that. We heard that. Matt Hedges when he masturbates. That song was raw, man. All right. Oh yeah, this is Mr. Rocket. Scorpio gang, let's go. Yeah, I'm a cusper, man. You're 23rd? Bro, let's go. Oh shit, I got a birthday coming up, don't I? Master Bet song is the best in Discord. I wonder why you're saying that. B-Day boy, half gap boy. Man, you guys know a lot about astrology. All Scorpios are quiet as fuck. 100% Scorpio move. Way to go. That's funny. We going straight up without stopping. Although I wish we would stop. I really could use a dip to buy. Give me that dip to buy. Give me that A+ to buy. I think it's gonna come though. I'm happy making what I made though. This is good. This is another TK. So this is like, I think almost, this is week 4. We're in the middle of week 4 of, I haven't lost a trading day yet. I haven't gone red overall. I've had red accounts, but I haven't gone red for the day. A while. It's crazy. I'm also going to ask for a Lambo, I guess, on my next prop meeting. No, I'm just kidding. Show the P&L, the Hungarian version? Oh, no way. Show the Hungarian P&L. Anybody speak Hungarian in here? This is for Tom. Does whip it out translate into Hungarian? Hidden but seen. Your favorite thing? Oh, you said like hidden but not seen. You can always see it. You can always tell a Milford man. If you know that joke, then we're gonna be best friends. An Arrested Development joke. Children should neither be seen nor heard. That was like a running gag in that show. Matt by a BMW. I'm trying to convince iDoc to get a new car. We decided to keep the RAV4. She has a RAV4. That's a good car. Toyotas, dude, they last forever. That's our 4-door. She got that car for free, by the way. So she's like, but it's free. And I'm like, okay, it's free. It's actually really nice. It's a 2026. Fully loaded out. We take it on road trips and stuff. Dude, Toyotas last forever. My Maz's already 6 years old, so, but it only has like less than 50k miles on it. I never drive it anywhere. Show me your P&L Hungarian version. Funny. Okay. Holy shit. Yeah, T6 removed the word taint from EST, but I like the word taint in EST. Okay, so there's the version that doesn't say ES taint, but how did I not get the free car? Dude, perks of the job, man. Bro, every time we travel, I mean, every time she travels, dude, they hook her up. 5-star hotels, Uber Blacks, free car. She gets all the free stuff. So the family, they have a RAV4 that's like 1990s. It's like a 30-year-old car that still drives. They've passed it down from her to her niece and nephews to her parents, and they've kept that car forever. Literally, it's lasted 3 decades, and it still runs just fine. Hold on, that was a weird abrupt. Oh, so he edited it. It's abrupt change though. It wasn't smooth. Listen. Right there. This is different. So he just deleted it. That's where I would normally say ES taint. Yeah, totally up. Right? T6, it was a valiant effort, but we actually kind of love the taint. Now we need a minivan soon. That's a big surprise for tomorrow. Yeah, probably so, right? ES take every single time. Well, we got ES taint and then like Legend of Mib, right? These are the AI blips actually have become like fan favorites on their own. But I think that's funny that he's like, all right, let me redo it. I think we actually already heard this song. These are the new submissions. This is like, so a little context. So after, you know, as you know, Slightly Fatter Matt came through and was the enemy and then came back, was the enemy again, and then came back and we worked together to fight a third enemy and then disappeared. And now he tricks me to get Slacks demoted. Well, the whole time he's conditioning me as friends to get Slacks demoted. So this is a song called Slacks Gets Demoted, part 1. What sign were the knuckleheads in chat earlier? Here's what sign they were. Small YouTube channel that isn't growing, makes fake accounts to hang out in ours and talk shit. That's always what their astrological sign is. Wannabe influencers. That's the 13th zodiac sign. Lance. Oh, probably. Now Lance is busy filming commercials trying to convince people to buy his boot camp. Susans, yeah, all the Susans of the world. Look at Slacks. Look at Andrew sitting on the bench sulking in the background over there. Well, here I am completely besties with Slightly Fatter Matt now. So basically, Slacks got demoted as this guy convinced me to demote Slacks, and now the Discord's full of dick pics as a result, because Slacks is gone. He's not there to police it. So Slightly Fatter Matt has now conditioned me to be his friend and to convince me to demote Slacks. Now the Discord's slightly being taken over. It was his ruse all along.
Instantly, Matt's eyes glowed red and he yelled at me, Mike, I will literally karate chop your balls. Oh, Slacks, poor Slacks got demoted. Now the children of the scooter are broken. Slightly Fatter Matt is leading the team. And
Dude, I'm just waiting all day for just like a gigantic, just can we get some kind of news, some kind of tweet, something? Just give me a red candle. I gotta jump in on this somehow. I hate jumping down the inch up.
is gaining a little weight. His thighs are fat and his chin trembles when he trades. He also has an unhealthy obsession with green juice, and his random links in the chat are pretty strange. Oh, Slacks, dear Slacks, come back. I think Matt is addicted to crack, addicted to that green juice. He's always drinking that green juice.
Oh, that's great.
Mike, I think you're right. I think Slightly Fatter Matt is a goblin. I think he poisoned Matt and kidnapped iDoc. Have you seen Pickle lately? He is very calm, and the chat's kinda weird. It's like Dick Pic Palooza.
Dick Palooza. So the saga, if the twist ending at the end of the song was that we became friends after we thwarted the third enemy, the orange Matt, and then he somehow kidnapped me and poisoned me and pretended to be me in chat, and he's the one that demoted Slacks, not me, and that the Discord became Dick Pic Palooza. And so that was the twist ending at the song, that it never was me, it really was him pretending to be me on a second layer. He actually took over my account after poisoning me. Yeah, that one's great. And the saga continues. of this. Like, so if you guys are just tuning in, the joke became, whenever you join anybody's Discord, you get like some, like 1,000 fake accounts pretending to be me will message you. Like, it's always the same spiel. It's like, hey, thanks for joining my Discord. By the way, turn off DM requests. That way the scammers don't reach out to you. And, you know, you can turn off because they're going to try to reach out to you. But glad I reached out to you first. Make sure you turn that off. That way you can only talk to me. And the whole time they've roped you in. We can't even message you to warn you about that because they tell you to turn it off. And then go, hey, it's so glad you joined Rocket Scooter. As you see, check out these trades I've been making. They show a picture. It's like, check out this $200,000 I made in Tesla, $300,000 I made in Apple. Check out how much money I made trading options in Tesla and Apple. You guys ain't doing that shit. Anyways, they go, yeah, this is me. And actually, we have a Telegram service. We don't really talk about it on our YouTube channel, but here's the link to it if you want to check it out. This is where I post all my role plays. And I know I don't say call outs on the stream, and I don't, but that's because people can pay for it. And I give the call outs here in the Discord. I mean, here in the Telegram, I'm real secret about it. You're not going to hear my voice because I don't want people to know that I'm really doing it, so I can still say and pretend I don't do it. I mean, it's pretty clever how it works. And again, it's somehow I got a secret Telegram channel out there. They want you to join it. So the joke became that it's this guy posing as me, pretending to be me, but he's really just this fat green goblin. And so a lot of songs started emerging, telling the tale of how many times this trickster has like tricked the community or whatever. And that's it. Yeah. Or they say they will copy trade for you. Oh, that's interesting. Sign up for an account, put money in. Oh, God. Yeah. So Mike said his mom was addicted to Tylenol when she was pregnant with him. Yeah, that explains a lot. That's the new meme of the week. Yeah, there's people out there that are like filming themselves taking a bunch of Tylenol while pregnant to like literally just as an FU to Trump. What kind of stupidity exists in this world? Like to protest something Trump said, you're just going to take medicine that you don't need while pregnant just to film it to put on TikTok. Whether there's a risk or not, that's just peak human stupidity at this point. Crazy, right? Like, oh, you really showed Trump. Like what? Like, what?
Waiting for the wash fan. Nothing's right until there. I tried along. I don't need you to stop me out. Just
They walk in there in your chat. They walk among us. They certainly do. Wait, that's only 30 seconds long. That song was good. I was into it. Oh man. So waiting on the wish is like a 30-second.
with such ease. Move the prices skyward, watch the market start to soar. From dips to peaks in seconds, traders
This reminds me of Monday's trading where it just went up and up and up and up and up.
whoosh away, and rocket scooter moves the play, virtual wind on Nasdaq's tide, up and down the wild ride.
And I'd love to get the full plate of DD today. That'd be great.
Glowing, frantic bears are running scared. When mighty whoosh from rocket and the bulls are unprepared. He feels the flames of fortune, turns the red to gleaming green. A rocket scooter's magic, best we've ever seen. That whoosh whoosh away, and rocket scooter moves the play, virtual wind on Nasdaq's tide, up and down the wild ride. Band of fans, blow that chart, steal the show in our hearts. In the trinket of chaos with a swirling and a gust, a rocket scooter's fan whooshes, in him we trust. Markets bend, so is command under the digital sky. Benefits forever, watch those prices fly. Whoosh, whoosh away, and rocket scooter
That's a cool song. What's my opinion on Take Profit Trader? Yeah, Take Profit is great. It's the second most used code in this community. I haven't personally used them, but everybody here uses them, and everybody here has nothing but fantastic things to say about them. So as far as a fan favorite, Take Profit is a fan favorite here. Yeah. That's a good song. So here's the story. So the story is the YouTube algo sends this person a notification about Matt's stream one day, and she falls in love with trading with him. We may never know. She writes letters to Matt because she's older like that. And Matt actually responds to the letter. Hello, Matt. The reply, it won't fall apart. A Kosian. Let's listen to it.
Hello, Matt. It's me again. I've been watching your streams, trying to learn where to begin. Your voice echoes through my late night screen as I chase this dream of charts and candlesticks I've seen. Hello, do you see me there? The student in the shadows.
There's no resistance today, yeah. Kind of hard to see it.
I'm riding high, but it's lonely when I fall. Adding to my position, wondering if I've lost it all. Hello from the other side. I'm on my rocket scooter trying to turn.
I'm hungry. I still got that sandwich, man. That's like 3 days worth of food. I've made it through. I split the sandwich in half, and I've made it through like half of the sandwich in 2 days.
Cause when I win, it's like I'm free, hoping for a green day, chasing what I wanna be. Hello, Matt, you're on again, talking through the trends, the losses and the wins. I take my notes, but my hands shake on the line. One wrong move, and I'm back to the start of time. Hello, it's not so clear.
Here's the image that goes with it.
Charts are like shadows, and I'm lost.
Like the painting in the background, look. It's her and me riding on a scooter.
And gray, hoping for the light of another green day. Hello from the other side. I'm on my rocket scooter trying to turn the tide. I've called 1,000 trades, and I'm not really sorry for the risk I take. Cause when I win, it's like I'm free, hoping for a green day, chasing what I wanna be. Maybe one day you'll call my name, and I'll feel the rush of the winning game. Through the highs and lows, the lessons remain. Matt, your streams keep me steady through the pain. Hello from the other side. I'm on my rocket scooter trying to turn the tide. I've called 1,000 trades, and I'm not really sorry for the risk I take. Cause when I win, it's like I'm free, hoping for a green day, chasing what I wanna be. Hello, Matt, can you hear me? I've been riding this rocket scooter, chasing dreams endlessly.
Okay. There's a follow-up song. What a cool song. All right, ready?
Hello,
Then I write her back.
You there, trading dreams in the shadows, caught up in the fear. You think it's all chaos, that the lines don't make sense. But trust me, kid, this game rewards the ones who stay intense. Stop chasing ghosts, stop counting the scars. This life's a rocket scooter, but you're aiming for the stars. Yeah, I've been where you are, staring into the unknown. But you've got to own the grind if you're gonna build a throne. It won't fall apart, no, not on my watch. You've got the heart, now take the shot. This isn't luck, it's the art of the climb. You're right into your position.
So I wrote her a letter back.
It won't fall apart, I'll show you the way through the red.
I'm not gonna draw the arrow that I want people to tune into the stream and think I think it's selling off. It's not.
Not here to hold your hand, I'm here to teach you the rules so you can make your stand. Confidence isn't cocky, it's the way you survive. When the market shakes you down, you've got to stay alive. You call it luck, I call it skill. Every loss is a lesson, every win is the thrill. You're scared of the red, but I see the whole chart. Kid, resilience is the key, and it's where you start. It won't fall apart, no, not on my watch. You've got the heart, now take the shot. This isn't luck, it's the art of the climb. You're adding to your position, one trade at a time. It won't fall apart, I'll show you the way. Through the red and the gray, you'll find your green day.
You said my community is so funny, smart, creative. Oh, dude, these folks are hilarious, man. It's never not a good time to wake up and just trade with these folks. Hanging out with you guys is so much fun.
Trust the process.
Don't let IDOC find out. Oh, she's at lunch right now. She'll never know.
Leave the fear behind. Stop doubting yourself. Stop looking around. The winners are the ones who don't give up the ground. You're stronger than you think, so don't come undone. The battle's just starting, but you've already won. It won't fall apart. No, not on my
Usually days like these don't, especially these high consolidation at the close and then push higher. Days like this usually don't come down. It's the rarest of the rare. But if it does, that's great. Today, like literally, I'm gonna wait. So when I draw dashed line or dotted line, it means wait. It doesn't mean I'm expecting to pull back. This always means wait. So anytime you see dash, it means hold and wait. Nothing. That means I'm not trying to short it to there. Nothing. I'm just waiting.
It won't fall apart.
I'm willing to miss out on whatever to not jump in and take that hit. So some days it'll just go straight up. Other days we might get lucky. Trump could say something, somebody could say something, I can get a dip. And when we do, I'm going to be firing freaking fat finger long trades at it. Should be nice. He thinks you're at lunch, all cute. You said you were at lunch. I thought you were getting coffee with your friend or whatever. I was gonna say, if you're at lunch, you better bring me something home. I'm just kidding. I've got like a pound of sandwich still to go through. That's cute. Good songs. Okay. This might not be everybody's taste in music. What happened to Farina? Very bad week for you? Oh man, I'm sorry to hear that. You prefer Perry Manilow? What is going on? The Digital Guillotine. Cool song. All right, you guys might not like heavy stuff, so let me go to the next one. Every time I see Mike's name pop up, I get a little mini heart attack. What I'm about to subject you guys to, I don't know. I haven't pre-screened this. One of these days, one of his songs is gonna get my YouTube channel banned, but it's worth it. Let's go. This one's called Bring Me My Green Juice. Every time I play a new Mike song, I'm always got my fingers crossed that my YouTube channel will be here tomorrow. Wait, you butt banned somebody? Who was it? Dude, like, okay, so one of my favorite sayings now is slightly fatter Matt, like from the song. Once you two succeed, he will lead you to the green. That's so funny. So oh, I gotta go to my Funded TV in a little bit, you guys. Slightly fatter Matt wants you to succeed. He will lead you to the green. Draw a vacuum to pull you guys down. Oh, hey, there's some red candles. Let's go. This reminds me of like the Munsters theme song, doesn't it? It has that kind of sound to it. This is the interlude to the last song. This is after the Slacks got demoted song. So guys, I'll be live on My Funded TV with Lunch Money with Matt. It's my 1 hour special that I have every single day. I'll give you guys a link in a second, so hang tight. Really appreciate your support over there. Here's the link. When you guys go over there, make sure you give Tom some love. Don't just start spamming Rockseer stuff. Tell Tom he's awesome, whatever. And then start spamming Rockseer stuff. Give Tom some love, though. He has a great segment. Ooh. How far did that go? That's 25. That's 85 points. Okay, so that's a full 80. So before I get out here, guys, don't forget, Elite Shirt Funding Beat the Beast still going on today. Any account that you buy with those guys that qualifies you if you make $500 in that account today. I think before market close, right? then you get entered into a drawing where 1% of people will get an auto pass, means you automatically pass and go funded without having to get to the final deadline. With a $1,000 credit, 2% of people will get auto pass plus a $500 credit, and then 7% of people will get a free 100K expert on top of it. So 1 out of 10 people will get a prize, and you can enter up to 5 times. So you can buy up to 5 accounts. Code Rocket Scooter gets you entered into that, so don't forget about it. If you like that kind of rockabilly sound to it, yeah. Okay, with that being said, we gotta get ready to head over to the show. Link has been posted in chat. Lunch Money with Matt.
I had to make 10.
Oops. And feel free to give them or give us your support over there. We'd really appreciate that. Ow. If this is gonna pull back a little bit, that'd be nice. I've been waiting for this all day. Give me that. Don't tease me with a good time market. That like everybody's like all like leaning into the computer. Nasdaq falls 15 points. And we're like, oh, something good is gonna happen. That's 2 red candles in a row. No way. Whoa. I don't think we get any kind of pullback here. Count my blessings, but we'll see. We need the green candle that goes up here to 980. Just up. Every bear in town is like, time to short this. Speaking of every bear in town, we're going to hibernate the stream for an hour. Then we'll be back. Join me live on My Funded TV, Lunch Money with Matt. Here's the link. We'll be back for the afternoon show, as always.